That would be super dope.
We're live.
We're live!
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
And we
Amazing.
feel alive.
Hello. Tonight is Wednesday.
Thursday.
No, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We're not getting sued. We are the Initiative Syndicate, and we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Hell yeah.
We're going to do a very, very, very brief recap because we have a lot to get through, a lot to get started, and so if this is your first time tuning in, we appreciate you tuning in, and you picked a good one to start with. So, over the past few sessions, the past few weeks, our party has been dealing with things behind the scenes, dealing with the destruction of the Guild Pact, which was a magical document which regulated the factions of guilds within the city to their purpose, jobs, and regulations. The Guild Pact itself was a magical contract that bound them to be at least humble and cordial with each other for the most part. And one of the big things was that no guild could openly declare war or violence to try to destroy another guild. Some plots happened. The Guild Pact gets destroyed through a loophole, partially through the help of one of our group members.
Nope.
Those goes.
I don't know how to play that one.
And ever since then, it's been chaos within the city. A secret faction is now no longer a secret, and a secret faction within that secret faction, hosted by and led by a psychic vampire, is the direct descendant of the original guild master of the secret guild that no one knew about until now.
Hey,
There's a 10th guild.
So,
Maybe an 11.
all the events have led up to this. Everything that they've done since session 1 has led up to the beginning of this. You guys are now almost in the full culmination of at least one of the most major story arcs that we've started since we started. All I can say is good luck to you as you run the illicit maze. I hope that you find the challenges mentally, physically, and maybe even emotionally challenging and rewarding.
Intimidation check on the DM.
Until next week.
So,
Yeah, using your hammer.
you all basically stopped as chaos broke out and the maze began. And that's pretty much where we are going to pick up. As the other guilds have converged and your champions and their teams have been chosen and presented, you have all been chosen and presented representing the Izzet League. You now seen some of the other combatants and runners of the maze openly just fighting each other to get a leg up. You guys decided to take off and avoid all the chaos. And now I need to know where you're going.
Boom.
True.
Roll a roll.
Time to go to the bar for a couple days.
I'll just wait till
Time to drink and think about this.
wait till everybody's dead and we'll come back.
Well, I feel like we should probably go to a place that's not going to be very heavily gone to. I kind of have this feeling that everyone's going to try and go to their respected guilds first. I kind of feel like we should go underground and avoid some of the surface chaos.
It's a good idea.
What do y'all think? All right, underground it is. To the Golgari.
Golgari? Sure. I mean, we've already been there before.
Yeah, should know where it's at.
Home. Home sweet home.
So you are all in the Trends Guild Promenade for the ceremony and the opening ceremony, revealing all of the. Did we do mic checks? I don't even know if anyone can hear us. Are we good?
Like check one.
Excellent. Great. I just realized we didn't do that.
If you can hear us, leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Excellent.
If
Thank
you
you.
can't hear us, leave a all caps.
They're
comment.
like, I see your mouth moving, but I do not hear what's coming out. So
Very southern.
yeah, where we going?
Yeah.
Guess we're going underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head to the Golgari.
Would you guys like your map?
That would
Probably a good
probably
idea.
help a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's the 10th district map. You guys are in precinct 1.
We're down here.
Precinct
Transgrid.
If you need individual
That
maps of
thing.
the precincts so you can kind of see better, I have all those too.
And where was
So-
the entrance to the Golgari at?
It is in precinct. Check the map here. Precinct 6, the Dead Bridge Chasm.
Oh, we're not that far away. Not at all.
I think it's a good bet.
I do declare.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like a decent idea.
Okay, so how would you like to travel there?
Like to the bridge or the Golgari?
Well, to get into the Golgari area, you're going to have to go through the Dead Bridge Chasm.
Okay.
There are no other entrances that you know of. There probably are some that exist, but none that you
I
personally
mean,
know
we
of.
can go as in the word that I'm trying to think of.
Incognito.
That word. That word.
That's the one.
So, because I still have that mask, he can transform into anything.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, okay, sure.
Yeah, that might be good, not to attract any attention or
Mhm.
anything. Also, I was wondering what y'all thought if we tried to add another member to the party. If maybe we can find Wang. I didn't see him on stage fighting for the Boros.
That's
But
true.
I think he could be a big help to the party. And I know he's a proud warrior. We could definitely trust him.
And he's big.
He is big.
I mean, relative to some people,
Dude,
He's big compared to you.
he's got a bigger head. I don't know. I mean, he is an elephant person.
I mean, I can take the hits. I can hide behind him pretty good.
Yeah.
get full cover.
So I don't necessarily have a way to contact him, but I could send word. Maybe he can meet up with us. Anyone have any reservations against that?
No,
All right.
got Fipple with us too. So yeah, the more the better.
Yeah, they said up to
Did it-
6 people.
Did they say was it up to 6?
You can have up to 6 total members on your team.
So I feel like an extra hand wouldn't be harm.
Yeah, and he might be busy or part of the challenge. So
Who knows?
maybe he couldn't, but hopefully.
Okay, so you're heading to the Dead Bridge Chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's gonna take with all the stuff. I'm assuming you guys are trying to like keep a lower profile, not be
Yeah.
as easily seen, even though people know you. It looked like most of the traffic was working north and around. From what you
Okay.
can tell, like the guilds that were fighting, the groups that were fighting, they were either trying to head north or they're trying to head basically to the east to kind of avoid it. It didn't look like anyone was heading into the south area that you could see. That's not to say that they won't, but at least from you're going away from the crowds.
Sounds like a smart plan.
Okay. It's going to take roughly kind of traveling incognito, ducking behind alleyways, avoiding people. I'm going to need some group stealth rolls.
Well, becoming I guess we're kind of all together, so I guess becoming commoner won't help too much. But
I will roll for Fibblethip.
I will.
Oh, solid.
It's all for me too. I will use my mask of disguise self to kind of go for a more commoner escort.
Okay. Well, what would you like to look like?
Probably hooded, most likely, just like
Okay.
not bright or flashy in any way possible.
I'll take my glasses off so I don't
There you
look
go.
like me.
Like the Clark Kent.
Yeah,
really.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Can I roll or do I roll or use my like just hiding as every time?
Stealth check. It's a group
Don't
stealth
worry,
check.
guys. I got a
Got you.
23, so that'll be helpful for our average.
I got 20
Pretty good.
because I got the
How'd you do,
double.
buddy?
You don't have any
how'd you do?
ads?
Uh,
You
7.
don't have any ads to yourself.
7 and 10, but you guys will roll
Oh,
pretty
shit.
good. So the
Mine
average is going to be
23.
around 13 or 14. So.
I took a dex. 1 sec. Sorry.
Okay. From what you can tell, your first basically big leg of the travel. It takes roughly at the pace that you guys are going, because you guys are kind of in a hurry. This is more of a hurried
Yeah.
pace. There's a lot going on. We'll say not quite an hour to get where you're trying to head to.
Okay.
As this at this point, you guys have learned the city pretty well. You've learned some alleyways, and now you've kind of been all over the city. So you are taking shortcuts, but also taking safer routes. And with there not being as much chaos without external influences, and really the only violent perpetrators are the ones running the maze, from what you can tell right now, you feel that you can move at a much hurried pace. So you arrive at the Dead Bridge Chasm. It doesn't look like any of the other guilds have gone this direction.
Okay.
It seems quiet and eerie, as normally this part of the city in Precinct 6 is kind of beaming with life, but you don't even hear the sounds of the crawl, the insects that are down below. You hear nothing. It just sounds quiet. Now, you know that the path that you have to take is not quite the same path that you took before. You will be going directly into, I will tell you the name if you guys want to make note of it.
No.
Did I not write it down?
Neither did I.
That's so funny.
Korozda. Korozda is the name of the Golgari Guild Gate. It's their guild hall. It's the main thing. You know that all of the guild challenges are going to be located in, near, or by the guild gates, the guild halls, the main places. Korozda. I'm sorry, Korozda. It's Korozda.
That was pretty close, except
You guys have been near that guild hall, but you guys were also trying to travel sort of indiscriminately, secretly to your. You guys traveled through the scary woods, the Wraithwood Forest.
So, did we get information on how to go about the challenges? Like, are they supposed to like let us into the guild halls for the challenges?
Every
Or-
challenge is different.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we might have to seek out some of the challenges.
Some challenges may, in fact, the challenge may be to get into the guild hall. You're not sure.
First challenge. Figure out the challenge.
question. The Demir
It's
Guild Hall's
challenge.
down here too, right? Not like the exact same area, but
Yes.
okay. Would we know where that is? Because I don't even know if my character knew where that was.
You do not.
Oh, great! I had a feeling he was going to say that.
You do know the name of it. It is referred to as Dusk Mantle.
Duskman.
Is that the item we're looking for?
That's the name of the guild hall for the
Oh.
Demir.
Okay.
Dusk Mantle.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a low lit wooden structure.
Well, it's gonna be
Probably.
bright as hell. So obvious,
It's
but
a play
it's
on
not.
words.
Yeah, psycho.
Okay.
So backwards.
Demir Guild Hall.
Taking a more direct approach, not having to be as secretive or hidden, not having to travel nearly as far through the Woodwraith Forest, you approach the very familiar area of Korozda, the guild hall. You are on the outskirts in the main little center plaza where the dead trees in the forest around look like little huts. The activity around is quiet. You do not see all the hustle and bustle. You see some of the familiar Golgari shamans patrolling on guard patrol. You see some of the almost paladin-like, wearing almost like insect chitin armor, patrolling about, but they look on edge. They do not look hostile.
And they see us.
Absolutely see you.
Wonder if we stop in those
We
directions.
might as well.
What's it hurt?
So I guess kind of as we're approaching up here, I will transform into I mean, the person is a hooded figure, but like an old scrunched down man.
Okay.
Like with the hunchback.
Like a human.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll use a human.
Love it.
How about how old do you want to look?
Like probably 95.
Got
I love it. Yes.
And I'm using Scoffog, since I am hunched over enough, I'm using Scoffog, and so I don't cut myself from the axe side of it. It's kind of like tucked in this little robe, and I'm using it as a cane. I'm just kind of walking along with that.
I see
Okay.
it.
So, are you leading the group?
Sure.
I feel like with that parent,
So
you
with-
kind of have to.
With him leading the group?
Oh, it's
I-
slow. It's a slow walk. It took us way longer than an hour.
So you changed once we got down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once he turns into that and he's leading us, I'm going to magical tinkering
Mhm.
and I could have put emit odor, and
Oh, great.
I'm gonna put that old man smell on him. Like it's
I know the smell you're talking about.
Really?
Jason Rogaine.
No offense to any of our
that and like brute, like they just put fucking or what?
no offense to any of our elderly
What's
viewers.
fucking, like the old fucking cologne just to cover like the smell of aging.
Mont Blanc or
Or
whatever.
whatever the hell it is. That's what you smell like.
Prune juice.
Green juice.
You just smell like fucking old retirement home all around you.
Like a hint of floral.
And just a bit
Floral death
just like tiniest bit of moth. Just like
and
tiniest
Werther's
bit.
original.
Werther's originals.
That's what you
He comes in rocking the New Balances too. You know,
About to cut some grass.
you got socks up to your fucking thighs.
Definitely Velcro New Balances.
I'm nothing but veins and skin.
Nice. All right, Grandpa Simpson. Let's get in there and do this.
Yeah.
Get your liver spotted hand off my mother.
So you are in the main hub, just outside of Karazda.
Right.
That's a worse smell.
Oh man, I didn't know you changed your smell. Shit.
What do you mean, Sonny? I think it smells good.
I bet you do.
You want some candy?
Get your fat ass over here. You start going up to the freaking shamans like, and you solved the puzzle. All right, off to the next guild hall.
Yo, with a popsicle, keep your ass over here.
Your goal is to creep out one of the guards.
Answer the phone, you chubby ass.
So I'll approach one of the guards who's doing a patrol, and I'll try and talk with him a little bit. How y'all doing?
The guard that seems to approach first is not just wearing chitin armor, actually is insectoid. It's one of the crawl.
Crawl.
Yes.
Okay. Can you by chance tell us where the challenge is down here for the maze runners?
You must enter Gorazda.
Oh yeah, where's the front door? I've never in the front door before.
He has points.
Oh, down that path.
You are competitor.
Well, we know some people who are. We want to, spectate.
Please present medallion.
We have
Yep.
on our things.
Medallion
For
enchanted
remembrance.
to allow entrance to non-Golgari.
Yeah, we got the medallions then.
Enter.
All right.
Thanks.
Get your old ass up here. Let's go.
Cast haste on the.
Someone cast stinking cloud. All right, so we'll keep. We'll follow the path up to where he pointed to the front
He's
door.
got the walking. parts.
The main door looks like bits of bark and vine wrapped, entwined around each other. It almost looks like a shell or a carapace more than a door, but they're very tall. You see the emblem of the Golgari above it. It shines with a faint glow of green energy as your medallion allows you to approach. Your medallion, your necklace, your pendant reacts to it. You see the symbol of the Golgari actually appear on your medallion, and you hear like a click, and the door swings open.
Hello.
What?
I wasn't talking to you. So can we see anything directly inside?
Yeah,
once the
dark
door
vision?
opens? I do.
I do.
Now he
Sonny.
does.
You make the faint outline of what looks to be maybe a hallway. You don't see any shapes or other structures inside. It looks like almost like a
Down
narrow
this
hallway.
Creepy hallway.
There's a hallway inside.
All right.
Let's stay frosty. Expect anything.
Just the hallway in front of us.
Dark hallway.
I'm going to
So, you do your thing first.
take the smell away from the old man
Like-
there, and I want to pull out the little mechanical fairy I have,
Mhm.
and I want to imbue it with light and just send it flying down the tunnel.
Okay.
As like a light source.
As you send the mechanical fairy, which is now illuminating from not super bright, but bright enough that it works sort of like a dancing light spell, maybe, but just like one of the dancing lights. It flutters down, giving off the like almost like Tinkerbell from Japan kind of feel as it just goes along. Its little mechanical wings flap, and normally you would expect in a hall this size of this magnitude it might have an echo, but it's not. The sound is almost absorbed by what at first you thought was a hallway. It is not a solid wall. It is made from vines, leaves, twigs, and other things on either side. It looks like a giant wall of hedges.
The shiny.
When he does that, I'm gonna do 2 taps on the floor with my staff.
Mhm.
Staff. And I'll do, just kind of keeping it to myself. I'll do find traps.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure.
So
You've never used that,
you-
so
Yeah,
No, I don't
you
think-
sense the presence of traps within range that is within a line of sight. A trap.
what's the range?
It's whatever's in line of sight of me, so 120
Oh, wow.
feet.
Okay.
pretty good.
I would say that within 120 feet of you, you do not sense any traps.
Yeah, it will. Okay, that's fine.
How long does it last?
It is instantaneous, 1 action,
Okay.
casting time. It doesn't have a
Is it concentration or anything?
time frame.
Nice.
So if it's
instantaneous.
I think it just
Nah.
happens like instantly. And feels
Yeah, the
pretty-
spell merely reveals the trap
Okay.
if present. It works as if it's an alarm spell.
Okay. So no, you detect no traps in front or near,
that is
or your spell's not strong enough to
That's
detect.
suggest that's a party.
Well,
looking for
sonnies,
traps.
it's time to go get some jello. I'll just start walking down the hall
What
slowly.
the fuck is Jello?
So as you begin to take your approach
Transform.
into the massive walls of hedges, the hedges themselves rise up into this tree-like structure. It almost looks like you're entering inside like a giant shrub. The ceiling is not really a ceiling; it's made from bits of vine, and you hear bugs and insects and all sorts of things crawling across the top. But as you descend, maybe 60 feet down this hallway, you also hear the moans and groans and stirring of the dead. It almost sounds as though they're part of the walls.
Oh,
Where's the jello? And I'll use Scoffbog to find the where.
Scoffbog basically spins you around in a circle. The undead is all around you.
I think we may have found
There's
the channel.
jello everywhere.
You continue to walk down the hallway, and your little fairy mechanical creature, it sort of stops, not quite at a dead end, but what looks to be a dead end, as it's another big line of just branches, brambles, and vines and leaves, shrubs. It looks like that you can go no further. You look down at the ground and you see the emblem of the Golgari. It's like etched into a piece of. You look at the floor and it looks like almost like the floor is made out of wood, like it's carved from a tree, almost like this is the roots of a tree that you're walking on.
And this just ends the room. There's no left or right. It's
Just
right.
a hallway.
No,
At the end of the hallway is
nothing up.
giant shrub wall, nothing above you, and then there's the symbol of the Golgari.
Send your little homunculus over there to walk on it.
So we're not. Are we standing on it yet? Or
That's up to you. You guys walked until you saw it.
um,
I wasn't gonna make you guys do anything
that's fair.
that could potentially kill you or not kill you.
Yeah, we could send.
That seems mean.
We could send Benji on it.
Benji too.
Benji 2.0 onto it. See what happens.
And I just want to point out when we was discussing what the Golgari may have be planning, we
Oh,
said
true.
fighting either plants or undead. They have like a symbiote relationship with them, and I'm kind of getting like a plant maze vine or a plant maze vibe going on.
You know, these walls might come and attack us. Very
Yeah.
likely.
Very true.
What?
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 You said bikely. Gotta get on your bike.
We gotta get on the bike and get out of here.
Where's my sponge bath?
Maybe we can confuse the undead with this guy.
So your
Maybe
Fox familiar Benjamin, cautiously but willing to listen to you.
Well, he has a familiar and the homunculus that I gave him. That is like a.
I have
They
two.
both approach
Oh,
the
yeah,
symbol.
yeah.
The symbol doesn't seem to
Yeah,
have any
there's a
reaction
monkey
as they stand on it.
No reaction.
Nope.
Okay.
Could they try like, the walls are shrubs? Could they try to like go through the shrubs at all?
Does it look like there may be any openings through? Like, how close together are these vines?
It looks like a solid wall.
Okay.
There's
I'd
no
say-
light. There's no draft. There's nothing. It looks impenetrable.
Okay. I mean, I know a lot of the times getting into the guild halls is pulling up the amulets, and
Sure.
the shiny thing happens. Maybe if we get on top of this thing and
Or
the
since we're a
amulet-
group, the whole group's got to stand on the emblem.
True. Maybe it's like an elevator.
A what?
What? Kind of like that thing in Niv Mizzet's tower.
Well, Sonny, it probably has one of them weight limits on it.
Oh, maybe you should stay behind then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can drop the old person. You didn't fool nobody in here unless you're trying to join the dead people in the wall.
I don't know. He looks like he's he looks like he's one of them.
They probably sense the fakeness, the lack of prune juice odor. Well, I'll go closer to the emblem then,
Yeah.
and maybe stand on it.
Do you have a
Garrett?
pendant?
I knew it.
Hope so.
Then, if you don't have the pendant that your leader has, that has no
Oh.
reaction.
Oh, that's right. I had
a
a pendant.
leader pendant.
I forgot the leaders.
I thought we
had
did
the
You all
ones
got
that
a magical pendant.
had- I
as you
forgot
were
the leaders
presented.
of the ones that had the pendant.
Not the champion's pendant. It is different. It's a separate pendant.
Does it tell us if we're in first?
This is horrible.
I don't know.
You were in last place.
It's like Hunger Games. You just see in the sky them eliminated whoever. So
Are you approaching?
Yeah.
As you approach, the Golgari emblem on the ground begins to glow with a very, very bright green energy.
Big brain.
You see the beetle spider-like image shine up, and it illuminates, almost blinding you with the green energy. You see the pendant around you also lights up. You begin to hear, all of you begin to hear a voice in the hallway that sounds like the very familiar voice of Gerard.
Draw.
Daddy?
You are not the first competitors to reach.
Oh.
What?
Your challenge, your challenge lays ahead of you.
All right.
Proceed. Slay the beast who resides in the middle. If you can reach the middle.
All right. Well,
Your maze challenge is a maze.
I like it.
oh my god, a minotaur in a maze.
Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing I have advantage on navigating mazes.
Interesting.
On labyrinth.
Yeah. I know what your character does. You don't think I thought of that, did you?
Anemone.
How long is this range?
I don't have a good plus, but I'm
As- The energy starts to shine and dim down. You see an opening begin to form, and the branches from the vines of the hedge in front of you begin to open up.
I like it.
There's a faint glow, providing very dim light, and you see more hedges, constant hedges all around. 20-foot tall hedges with no apparent ceiling to the top. It's just pure darkness above. It looks as though it's magical darkness, or maybe something else. Welcome to the Golgari Challenge. I'm gonna need all your miniatures on the table.
Yay.
Mine's a 5
5 seems.
out of 5. Miniatures on the table. It's time to slay the bees.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, actually, I shouldn't do that. I broke my leg last time. I did
That's
that.
We are. This is not going to be probably in the way that you've ever sensed before. I had to come up with very unique mechanics for how to run this maze. You're going to be using what is known as abstract space instead of quite literal space. Okay?
sure.
So there is no actual map.
What?
No one's going to get to map up the labyrinth because that's boring as fuck and no one wants to do that.
Bill.
All right.
There's your entrance.
You.
You all start at the entrance.
You. Which side, left or right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Okay. These are much taller, but then you wouldn't be able to see your characters.
Whoa. Nice bush.
Do you want to put the camera down?
True.
Yeah, we gotta show off the bush.
Yeah, you gotta show the fucking bush.
That is a well trimmed.
It's very well counted. Very well counted. Okay,
Dirty just got out of bed.
so what I'm going to need you to do. Move. Yeah, you can. Like, it's abstract. It doesn't have to be precise.
Cool.
So just whatever makes it in the center. The area that you guys are going to see is not going to be much bigger than that. So put it in the center wherever you guys want to fit.
Okay.
I need everyone to first roll for initiative.
Hey,
That's not too bad.
Yeah, we're getting right into it. Initiative.
All right. Keep in mind, he said we're not the only competitors down here. 25. My suspicion is my suspicion is the other is the probably the Gold Guardian. It was a troll. I think.
25.
Okay. How do we do on turns? Elvin, what'd you get?
5.
5. You're probably there. Rocky, how'd you do?
19.
19. I have the access from the last time I had to wipe these off. You're probably here. Elizabeth, how'd you do?
18.
Okay, so that's going to put you after Rocky. And Skrizna, how'd you do?
19.
Whose dex is higher?
I got a
Probably
14.
yours. Yep.
Okay.
12.
So that's going to put you guys like this. Okay. I need all of you now to roll a d20 perception check.
Does that include my fox? Or just the character?
The box is going to stay with you.
Great.
Get advantage.
Because I'm assuming you guys are going to start walking through the maze. Yes?
Yeah.
After a quick perception check.
Okay. You know that your goal is to kill something that's in the middle of this maze. Your goal is to get to the center of the maze and find the thing you're trying to kill. Okay?
Mhm.
Easy, right?
Disco.
So you guys are continuing to walk. It is dimly lit in here, so you guys can at least see the edges of the wall. You can kind of see where you're going. You hear moaning and stirring throughout. You hear what sounds like other people's footsteps. And you hear the sound of breaking at limbs and tree branches and stuff snapping. As it sounds like something is moving hurriedly through the maze. You hear screaming and the sound of ripping flesh.
It's a Minotaur, guys.
That was
Way off in the distance. Not close to you.
I can't throw my voice like that.
Okay. How'd you know perception?
20.
9.
12.
4.
Cool.
I got that one. Jeez. Yeah.
So, in this slight darkness, surrounded by all of these noises, images, hedge mazes, the maze itself almost looks as though it's a plant, but it's almost like it's alive. The branches sort of sway and move as you're
One of those
wandering
mazes.
about. You're trying to keep up with everyone, and it almost looks sometimes as though there are 2 of each of you, or 3 of each of you.
Guys, I swear I did not cast my mirror image. Not this time.
You all become separated.
Oh, great.
You.
Hey, it looks like my fox.
How could this happen to me? Yay. Marco.
Okay, you are all now separated.
Who would have heard an old man?
I
You got
need
the advantage. here.
anyone who rolled a perception score of over 15.
Pick me.
You realize that this whole time you've been down here, that luminescence that you see around is actually some sort of fungus. And it's causing hallucinations.
Oh, great.
Far out, man.
Now,
Take 2.
I'll take you.
Remember, eat half.
Skriznet, I need you to roll a d6 as you wander around this dark, maze-like labyrinth, realizing that your friends aren't around. You cautiously think maybe I'll call out to them, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just run into them. How'd you do?
6.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Uh-oh.
Well, shit.
You got a 6.
Me too.
How'd you do?
Oh, we're all rolling?
Oh, I want him to go first. I want you guys to attack your
Initiative
numbers. I'm
order.
going to go down you one at a time.
Oh, come on.
Cheeseburger.
Why did I?
Uno.
we 3, 6.
I got a 1.
Do I get like advantage since like I know they're hallucinations?
No. Scrizzy,
Yes.
you're walking down, feeling pretty sure that you hear the sounds of footsteps of your friends around you and near you. You walk down through this little cornered space,
Oh.
and you feel like you've gotten lost and turned around. When you hear something ripping and tearing from the bushes behind you, you see the outline of this massive, hulking figure carrying a giant pickaxe, wearing a metal bird mask with giant pectorals and muscles coming off of it, and it comes running at you like full steam. What do you do?
I shit my pants.
Yeah. Hit my butthole.
Charm person.
But it's just him, and I'm in the.
He's not walking. He's running at you, pickaxe charging at you. He's full.
I turn around. Bonus action. I make. It's called Eldritch Cannon, and I form it right in front of me. I make it small, not tiny, and it fits in one 5-foot block. I put it in front of me, and I can choose it to be like a fire or a ballista or as a protector. I turn it on as a fire, and I let it shoot fire at this as it comes closer to him. It has an 18 AC and it has 15 hit points, and then I'm going to try to. Hopefully that distracts it where I can move away to a different vantage point.
Okay, so you has how many hit points on the cannon?
15.
Are you moving out of the way?
Yes. Well, when it does that, I cast that as my bonus action
Okay.
when it's running, and then that way it drops in front of him where he's charging at me, and I want to move away from it.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is very low.
Good. So is my roll. A 1.
Do you have any
This hulking massive.
I got 6. Sorry.
This hulking massive brute comes charging through, runs over your cannon, slicing it in half with the pickaxe, stops in front of you, and looks at you and kind of tilts his head. It's your turn.
He just stopped and looked at me.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much does it look like?
You
he's
know
about
what?
to slash me?
Yeah. I'm going to play this one out. I'm like, well, are you my guide? Are you to guide me through this maze?
That's your action?
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
We'll change the music. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm asking that as my action.
Okay.
To see what his expression is, like body language.
He looks at you, cocks his head the other way, and he takes a swing at you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Do I get to use my bonus action?
I thought you cast your cannon.
I mean, look at me. Look at my memory. So great.
Does a unnatural 20 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your
it's me.
definition of unnatural?
12 plus 8.
Take 16 points of slashing damage as this giant massive pickaxe comes down and gashes right in the side of you, almost puncturing you. It sticks in the side, and then he pulls it out, and it looks like he's coming back for a second swing. Does a 14 hit you?
14 does not hit.
The pick, you dodge out of the way and it sticks into the back. What do you want to do? It's now your turn again.
Well, fuck. I want to. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to run.
Like a gentleman.
Like a gentleman.
Run away!
And on my way, while I'm running away 30 feet, I take the Wand of Wonder and I cast it at him.
Okay. It's random, right?
Yes.
Let's
I
go,
love this.
baby. Let's go.
He's gonna get like the aging thing, and it's gonna kill Scrid.
I hope we get like reduce. That'd be kind of funny.
Hopefully, he turns him into like a duck.
Polymorph into ant.
While holding it, you can use it the action to expend one of its charges within 120 feet. The target can be roll a D100 and consult the following table.
Here we go. 100. Love doing those as a sorcerer.
About the only times you're gonna do them.
A 99.
Oh,
99.
99.
That's gotta be something
900
good.
percentile. Nice.
Let's go.
If you target a creature, it must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. If you didn't target a creature, you become the target and must make saving throw. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target is instantly petrified.
Oh god.
On any other failed save, the target is restrained and begins to turn to stone.
Oh my god.
While restrained in this way, the target must repeat the saving throw at the.
Yes.
Okay, what's the save?
It's a 15.
Con.
Yes, Constitution
That's
15.
crazy.
You give him the disadvantage thing.
I already used my bonus action.
22.
Yeah, you. So on. I guess he passed, so he doesn't get petrified.
Assuming you ran as far as you could, though, right? 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you turn back to cast this wand of wonder. A spark flies out. You connect. You hit this thing square in the chest, and it looks down, looks back up at you, and you see these red yellow eyes glow through the mask, and it laughs at you as it steps into the shadows of the hedges and disappears.
Uh-oh.
All right. Next up is Rocky.
Oh shit, my
I rolled a 1.
Rocky rolled a 1.
I can't believe I rolled a 99.
You wander down the hallway for a little while. Looking around for your friends, you're cautious. You look down on the ground, and you see what looks to be like a trail of blood along the way. It almost looks as though there was a conflict or some sort of battle where you're standing. The only other way would be back the way you came. You continue to follow on. Through the bushes on the as it sort of bends to the right a little bit, as that's your only path, you hear the sound of screaming and the sound of something wet and heavy sticking into it almost sounds like the dirt. You hear the sound of tearing flesh and bone, the sound of something snapping. As you round the corner, you see the crumpled over body of what looks to be some other competitor laying on the ground with a massive hole in its stomach and its spine sticking out the back.
From the ceremony, do I recognize what
It actually looks somewhat guildless.
guild is? Oh,
I forgot Gillis Big Brother.
I don't think so.
Kirko?
No. Okay. Well,
It's actually a human. It's just a human male. He does not look like he's affiliated with anything.
is there
Elvin?
any sign of what did such things to him? see anything
You can make
else?
an investigation check to see if you can see any of the.
Bad batch gravy. Shit is.
Bad batch of gravy.
Oh fuck!
We are rolling awesome.
I know, right?
Investigation. Yeah, that's a 9.
Both me and Elvin rolled a 6 too.
As you round the corner and you look down, you see that there's another trail of blood, almost like there's these massive footsteps, like footprints in the blood walking on. It almost looks like it walks through one of the walls. So you round it and you look in and you hear the sounds of the wailing dead and the branches and stuff kind of shaking around you as you get close. You almost feel as if something at any second can reach its hand out to try and grab you, so you back away slightly. You look behind you and you see another body laying on the ground. It looks like this person was knocked down, but not seriously wounded. They're sort of crawling towards you. They look up at you and they're like, help me, help me. And as you go to reach out for them, something comes out of the bushes behind them, impaling them in the back and rips them through in the back of the bushes, and they disappear. That's your encounter.
Man, I can't wait for mine.
Fucking creepy.
Saying that I rolled the same number as Skriznet did.
You got 6.
I don't know why, but this really reminds me of like the Doom video game.
That's so true.
It's like tearing, ripping flesh. I'm like, Doom.
You're wandering about, and more cautiously than some of the other competitors. You're not sure what's around, but you definitely sense and smell the presence of the dead around you. You hear footsteps running through. You hear massive footsteps running through what sounds like it's ripping through the branches and the vines of the hedge maze around you. And through one of the bushes, out comes the massive beast again, and it comes charging directly at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great, my favorite.
This thing, it rips right through the bush. It's tearing through it like
Okay,
the wall's
that's
not
not
even there.
I got an 18.
You are able to dodge out of the way. Benjamin, however, not so lucky. He gets completely trampled over by the beast. Runs through the other hedge maze, and it looks like it rips a hole through the wall, and it goes out the other side.
Well, there goes Benji's one turn for the day.
That's your encounter.
Now,
Like
did
the
I get a good look
sugar
at this thing?
As it went by, all you saw was something that was about 9 feet tall. It's wearing what looks to be like a metal bird mask with red glowing eyes. It has no actual body armor on. It's built. It's got a giant metal pickaxe that looks almost like a bird beak coming off of it.
Okay. Well, Elvin is
Elvin is
taking,
next.
he's taking a nap somewhere.
I'm
He got 6 though.
He also
Well.
got a 6. Elvin, hearing all the confusion around, he told me what he wanted to do. He wanted to cast a spell. He casts, it's called Breath of the Dead, I think. It basically puts like an obscuring fog cloud around it. Anything that runs through it takes necrotic damage. He casts this around as all the chaos is going around in almost like a panic mode to try and avoid any form of conflict or anyone sneaking up on him, which is going to give him advantage on this. The massive beast comes running down the hallway, not ripping through. It's the same one, and he looks over in time, but the beast can't see him. It just continues on and takes some damage, and it's kind of almost coughing as it runs through. The obscured vision blocked it off enough to where it didn't actually see Elvin. That's his encounter. Okay, we're going to go top of the round again. How are we enjoying the headmaze so far, guys?
Great.
It's definitely different.
Skriznet. I need you to roll a d6.
Motherfucker's gonna kill me. I'll shit myself.
That's a d20.
Yeah,
Jesus. Hey, you roll a number that was on D6.
5.
5. Okay. Taking 1 wound from the whatever the hell that thing was. You wander and wander. You're looking behind you, making sure that it's not there. You continue wandering around, thinking that you're following the right path. You're going towards what sounds like smaller footsteps, not bigger footsteps. You hear screaming off in the distance. You're not sure if it's your friends. You're not sure if it's your enemies. But something is being ripped apart. It sounds like several things. You hear the branches snapping and tearing apart in the distance. It sounds like it's getting closer to you, so in a panic, you continue to walk forward. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I believe in you.
21.
As you're looking around cautiously, you see these vines shoot out from the hedge maze itself and attempt to wrap around your legs. You're able to see it, just in time. You step over them almost like it's a step ladder. You dive off to the other side, and you're able to avoid it. And then the vines creep back into the wall, and you hear a little bit of moaning on the other side. That's your encounter.
I'm like, you stick my tongue out. I'm like, fuck you, bro.
6 for me.
6 for you. You look down at a couple of the last remaining wounded one that you see. You see that he's holding a bottle in his hand that looks to be some sort of a healing potion. It looks like he didn't get to it in time. You want to collect the healing potion?
Yep.
All right. It is a normal, just regular healing potion. So as you are picking this bottle up, you haven't taken any steps forward. You're still in the same little corner. You hear the heavy footsteps of this beast running towards you again from behind you as you're kind of picking up this potion. It almost looks like this beast is everywhere at once and like the walls don't affect it. You want to stand your ground or dodge?
It's definitely bigger than me.
Yeah,
9 foot,
it's
yeah.
about a foot tall.
Yeah, I think I'm going to I think I'll make a battle stance and I'll hold my sword kind of out, and then as it gets close, I want to try and like dive out of the way and still like do some damage and like slash it as I.
Okay,
dodge it.
I'd say make a dex save and an attack.
All right, dex save first. That is a save. Dirty 18.
Okay.
And attack roll is even worse. 16.
16 is not going to hit the enemy. You hold your sword out, but as it's coming through, like it's almost like an unstoppable force. Your blade kind of just chinks right off the side of it. It's not able to connect. As you're trying to dodge out of the way and inflict damage at the same time, it's not a maneuver that you're used to doing often because most of the time you don't stand it. You don't get out of the way of anything. You stay and fight it. You're able to avoid the thing, and you hear it kind of running off into the distance. That's your encounter.
That's me.
That's you.
I got a 5.
Who else has rolled a 5 this turn? Okay. You round the corner, and you see Skrizna.
Okay,
That's your encounter.
that's it. That's all happened. Do I have enough time to cast a spell?
You can still do things, but that's as far
Okay,
as like
okay.
actions. Nothing's trying to hurt you. You see that as you're coming around, you see.
Is it really me?
We'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Just making sure. Never
So
mind.
as you come around, you actually see it looks like these vines are kind of like creeping back into the wall.
Okay. I call out the screws. What happens?
It's him.
Okay. Watch the bushes. They will try to grab your legs.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Now it almost got me, and plus some big old bird creature that's like tall, like 4 of me.
You saw that too?
Yeah, maybe it stabbed. Like, look at me, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, it kind of trampled
And I-
Benji.
And it pushed me in a big pile of mud. You see?
It's like in Mario Kart when you get squished and it's like.
I have a spell.
I had some crew and I was gonna burn him, and he just smashed it.
I have a spell. We can try to use this to either find one of our own teammates or try and keep whatever this thing is on check. I have locate creature, so maybe we can try and find Rocky and Elvin with it, or maybe
I thought it sounds pretty awesome, but I think there's probably a creature over there, and there's probably something
Well,
there.
it's locate creature is can specify. You can
Oh,
locate a
okay.
single creature within
Yeah, that's.
1,000 feet. Hopefully, this thing isn't further than that.
Oh,
but
you've already seen it, so you know what it looks like.
yeah, the
Yeah, we want to stay as far away
stipulations-
from that big boy as possible.
So you think I should cast it on the creature and try to locate the creature?
Yeah, so we know to go the opposite.
Okay. I would like to attempt to cast locate creature.
Okay.
So stipulations are as long as I've seen the creature within 30 feet of it, at least 30 feet of me at least once, I'm allowed to use this spell on it.
You're trying to locate.
I'm trying to locate the creature to keep like a gauge on how close or far it keeps getting. And this works for up to within 100 feet of me.
The locate creature spell gives you back an odd reading. It leads you to believe that the creature is everywhere all at once.
Oh, great. So Can I? Great. Does it? Can I kind of like see if it feels like it's coming from these vines or whatever around me? Like if it feels stronger when I'm closer to the walls versus like in the center of it.
I would say you're not sure.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, that was a bust, but at least we know it's everywhere now. So
Yeah.
Do you have anything else that you want to do on your turn? Because you use an action to cast locate creature.
of course, yeah.
You still have bonus action. Like movement is not really relevant
Mhm.
for this because it's not. We're not.
Yeah, I don't think I really do anything as a bonus action. So no.
I think the only person left is Elvin. Can someone roll his d6 for him?
He also got a 5.
Elvin rounds the corner away from his viney whatever, and he runs up behind Lizica.
It's an old man. Run! Oh wait, it's an undead. It's an undead.
I smell that some bitch coming.
As he rounds the corner, you just finished casting the locate creature spell.
All right.
So, hey guys.
That's very Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, I forgot he's the old guy. Yeah.
Now we ain't got no fucking pudding or jello.
You guys see the big guy thing running around in here? That was...
Yeah, he gave me a tattoo from my hair to here. I heard,
Does he
I
say
heard
anything
kids dig
about his
scars.
observation earlier in the encounter?
It don't hurt so much here
I
or
feel like
here.
Elvin doesn't want to do anything.
I feel like he wouldn't.
Okay. So Elvin's good. He's just going to hang out.
If it were me who noticed that, I totally would have.
Now, Skriznet, Elvin, and Lizica, the way the mechanics of this work, you guys have now refound each other. You guys roll now 1d6 as a team, so anyone can roll.
Just take turns.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is still relevant in case we get into combat,
Uh-huh.
but basically...
4. I'm just going straight
Yeah,
down
4.
4.
Okay. So your group walks down cautiously in what looks to be almost like a dead-end space.
Great, more dead ends.
I'll let you guys pick where you guys want to kind of be here.
So Elvin's right here.
I'm in the front with my shield right in front of me, and I'm like, I think I'll get my scimitar out. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Come here, big guy, where you at?
And I'm just poking at the bushes.
You're almost looking if there's a way to go through, because the only way through is back the way that you came, and you're not sure. Everything is very disorienting in here between the sounds off in the distance of screaming, the sounds of ripping flesh, snapping bones, snapping tree branches, and something massive just running through. You constantly hear these massive, heavy footsteps running on the ground. It sometimes sounds like it's going right by you, so it's very disorienting and very scary.
Don't tell Rocky, but I think I let that gravy age a little bit too long. My head has been messing with me all.
As you're kind of poking around towards the thing, looking for some way through, you're all kind of cautiously looking around. I am going to roll some things here.
Yay, DM rules.
Yay, things.
I think this creature is what we're trying to kill or whatever. Although it did say it was in the center.
For Elvin, someone keep track of this for him. There's a bunch of clawed, undead-like hands reach out through one of the bushes and scratch and grab onto him. He takes 8 points of slashing damage. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, he failed. I don't even need to know his
His hands
stat.
reach out and like dig their fingers into his flesh itself and grapple him.
Look at this.
Skriznet, as you're poking, you take 3 points of slashing damage as the
great.
same set of hands come from a different side and they're trying to grab and rip into your leg. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
It hit a +0 anyway, so I think a 3 + 0 wasn't going to cut it.
Say strength.
Yep.
Hey, it's a favorite.
1.
1. Got it.
Man, whoever made these
This
fucking
thing rips
dice?
into the side of your leg and it's
Apparently
holding
they
on
hit
to
me.
you. And you're not able to get your leg free. You're also grappled now.
Great.
Lizica, you take 3 points as the ground itself has hands that come up almost down like a soft part of soil, and it's grabbing onto your feet and your cloak, trying to rip at you and drag you down. And need you to make a strength saving throw.
Of course, he makes this. It's a 3.
Uh,
It's a 2. Sorry, I have minus
You
1.
are also grappled. Keep note of the room that you were in. What did you roll? 4?
Yes.
Excellent. Rocky, you're up.
Dos.
2. You wander around. You almost feel like you hear your friends on the other side of the wall as these hands are reaching out to them. You hear them going, ah! And they're very upset. It almost sounds like Skriz on the other side.
How y'all doing?
Oh, scream my balls! God, get me out of here!
There's
But
a lot
then-
of bonding going on.
You start hearing something else as you descend and start to walk around the corner. It sounds like the moaning of the dead is getting louder. You notice the heavy footsteps that are all around you are becoming more quiet and more distant, almost like echoes, almost as if you walked into like a chamber of some type, or a bubble, or a tunnel.
Or
The hedge maze itself seems to fade out around you, and you look, and it's no longer hedges, but walls of the dead, walls of the undead, wrapped around each other, embraced in each other, melded into each other as these hands reach out. These eyes look at you with dead staring, longing for the life that you possess and wanting to rip it from you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think this is a great place to go first.
You guys picked a great one.
18.
18. You start to hear the yelling, screaming, and moaning as 10,000 undead are screaming into your head at once. You're able to fight off the panic, fight off the fear, and you shake off their immobilizing effect and continue around the corner. That's your encounter.
I got big, like, the Mummy
Guess I'll roll.
Returns vibes.
Roll
Like,
this time.
at the end with all that shit, I was like,
Calm down. We just went 6, 5, 4, 3,
Okay.
and 2.
I have to roll for the guy.
Oh,
This is
great,
the first time you guys haven't like encountered him in the thing. So.
Would you roll 3?
Okay, he's good. You hear him ripping off in the far distance. It doesn't sound like he's coming anywhere close.
Somebody check his butthole.
The group that is all grappled. You're gonna have to try to break free of the grapple, or you're gonna have to stay.
Right, true. What, another strength saving?
Another strength.
Great.
It's gonna be your action for the turn.
Come on! I got a 1!
Strength check.
Yep.
19.
strength.
Wait, hold on. What is it?
Save.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
18. Sorry.
You're able to. You get very angry, and you start just smacking at this thing with the wand. And the hand breaks off, and you break free. However, Lizik is going to take 7 more points
Great.
of slashing damage as this thing grips into your leg even tighter.
You said
So he's
7?
the roll for Elvin. Yeah.
He got 15.
He's good. He also breaks free.
Hell!
He takes Scoffbog off and just slices one of the hands off. He looks pissed. Sounds like Elvin would be pissed.
Man, I can't.
Yeah, I'll check
Old
it out.
man pissed.
Are you staying with your friends?
Get
the
off
ones that
my
broke free? Are
lawn.
you staying with Lizica, or are you leaving?
Can I use an action to
You still have your action.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you used your action to break free. You still only
Yeah.
have bonus action.
um
And you have any movement you want. So like basically you can like see this and just take off if you want.
I ain't
That's
gonna
the
leave
crew.
him. I guess as a bonus action, I will give him Bardic Inspiration.
Seems
Yeah,
good.
that'll be helpful for the next 2 I roll.
I feel like Elvin is going to come
What are
over.
they now?
He's going to
Are they still
attempt to
sixes?
prepare next turn
Or
to try and
eights?
help you get the hands off. That's going to basically be the reason. Rocky, go ahead and roll a d6.
5.
5. As you walk back around the walls of the dead and they start to fade out and it becomes back into hedges, you wander around the corner. You see traces of blood and giant footsteps again. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay. $17.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You round the corner and you're back into the areas of green with weird bioluminescence fungus and the moss that's lighting up, just faintly glowing. And you look down just as it looks like almost like a serpentine vine, looks like it's trying to wrap around your feet. You're able to jump and dodge completely out of the way, avoiding being tied up by these vines that are trying to make you part of the wall. That is your encounter.
No.
All right, we're going to go back to... Oh, I got to roll for it.
Can I see if I can, like, flash this vine and like break it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you still have an action. You can make an attack roll.
Yeah, fuck this vine.
Yeah, fuck it.
Natural 18.
Nice.
So
You were able to get a swing down on it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
and divine smite.
Divine Smite. 5th level smite.
Oh, that's nice. 13 damage.
Pretty good.
13 damage. Okay. You slice into this vine using your sword of the Pari. And as you slice into it, the serpentine vine is completely chopped off. It starts flopping around on the ground. You see this black oozy sludge stuff pouring from the wound, from the vine that's still attached to the bush and the actual piece of vine that is now laying on the ground. It's flopping around almost like some deranged tentacle. As this thing gets walloped off, you hear the entire structure around you begin to yell out in pain.
Well, quit trying to attack me. Where that came from? So as my sword's action, I'm gonna look to wink at Elvin and go, "Oh."
So true.
I'll send him a wink through the maze.
Yes, yeah.
To
Nice.
see,
Following
maybe
me
it'll
wherever he is.
I just rolled for the thing. So Elvin is down on the ground, attempting to try and help Liziga get free from this restraint. You are free. You're looking around, kind of catching your bearings, seeing what's going on, making sure no more hands are going to grab you. And as this is going on, the giant, massive beast comes tearing out through one of the walls and is charging at your group.
Oh, great.
I need everyone who is not grappled to make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
See if I would have
If
made
you're
it.
within 10 feet of me,
I would have gotten a crit too.
How'd you do?
Oh,
Oh, right,
16.
maybe for him.
Okay.
He got a 19
Solid.
plus his dex.
He's
So.
able. Elvin sees this danger and dodges out of the way.
Thanks,
Grizzly
guys.
sees this danger and dodges out of the way. This thing just runs completely over you. You take 55 points of trample damage, and this thing just stomps over you.
Did you say 55?
55.
55?
55.
Okay, I'm coming conscious.
It stops as it feels flesh squashing underneath of it
Jesus.
and turns. You guys are now in combat with this thing.
Well, not me.
Grizzly, you're up.
So his whole upper body he's got a metal
Let's go
helmet.
away
on
when I
now,
get
right?
conscious.
You want to look at the menu?
I'm just making sure. I cast heat metal.
Oh!
Yes.
The clever bitch.
Does it go away when I go unconscious?
I don't think so. I think it's still with you.
Yeah, you still have the inspiration. It doesn't go away.
Good. I'll need it.
Yes, heat metal. You know what? I'm casting on this bitch at 3rd level.
Man, I just gained 21 hit points in 1 level for nothing.
55 points.
The sad part is, if I was at max HP, I would have survived that by 3 HP.
This is effectively the Juggernaut.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny you call it that. His name is Relentless Juggernaut.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
That checks
relentless killer.
It's,
I know what those are.
You know what they are now.
I'm gonna use one of those in my encounters.
His initiative is slow. He is the last in the initiative order always. So but that was his movement coming through to meet you.
Yeah,
Sorry, Liz. You got grappled.
I did get.
If you were not grappled, you could have made a dex save too.
I feel like I'm missing a guy.
I would have made it. It was a crit. It was a crit in my dex save.
I warned you. I warned everyone.
Missing my D8 for this.
Doesn't matter when I get a 2 on my strength
There it
saving
is.
throw.
All right, he gets 3d8 damage.
Oh, nice.
He takes 14 damage from that.
On his face.
So-
There's no save, correct?
No save.
Just 14 damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
no save.
And if
Yeah.
it doesn't,
Rock
if
your
a
nose.
creature is holding or wearing the object takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or drop the object if it can.
If it can.
But I put it on
Helmet.
his helmet. If it doesn't drop the object, which would be his helmet, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
And build checks.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's nice. Oh yeah.
And then this also says I can use my bonus action on subsequent turns to cause the damage again.
Okay.
And it's concentration.
Okay, so you have concentration on it.
Yes.
Okay. So you cast out, recognizing that this thing is wearing a very, very shiny metal helmet. You begin to heat it up. You hear the Juggernaut. You hear his flesh searing underneath of it. He makes no audible noise that he even gives a shit, but you can definitely smell flesh melting.
Fresh meat, how sweet.
Smells like
You
bird.
still have movement. I know there's no grid. I'm assuming you're going to try to get as far away from him as you want. I'm just going to let you know. He runs really fast, so
Like,
you're probably not.
There's
gonna
really no place to hide, is there? I don't want to go in the bush.
I'm behind Lizica.
Oh yeah, I have my on the ground body.
I mean, you can always attempt. Like maybe you could hide behind something in the darkness, like a bit of the bush sticking out. I'll say yes.
All right.
It is part of your mechanics. I'll say yes.
You could try and like hide behind him so that way, like when he moves, you move with him. You know, I feel like that's a Skriz thing to do.
I don't want to be within range of him to turn around, though, if I fail or something like that.
I'm gonna let you know everything's within range of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not matter where.
I figured down here in the corner, how far, I'm probably, what, about 10, 15 feet away from him?
Yeah, roughly.
I want to kind of sink back in the shadows up against the hedge, but maybe like get some of the coverage around with me. And that'll be my bonus action is to hide in there.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make a stealth check. How'd you do?
9.
Okay. You feel like you're hiding and blending in. You won't know until you're not usually really.
I'm
good.
dead.
So is Elva gonna do something? I gotta shoot him.
Yes, Lizica, you are up. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yeah. Got a 2.
You have one fail. Elvin's up. Is someone controlling his character?
You probably don't want me doing it because I probably cast Kill Wounds on this.
Yeah.
He might. I mean, he might try to get you up.
I mean, does he have that?
You want to do
I think
odds?
he has healing word now, doesn't
Let's see.
Odds
has
he
healing
heals.
word.
Oh yeah, so you can do that as a bonus.
He could do that as a bonus. That's true.
he? I mean, he's
Bonus,
got healing spells. He definitely would try to get you.
bonus healing word, and then attack twice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? 3 HP is better than being on the floor. So. So, I don't know if I can make his spell slots go down, so we'll have to see. Because it's technically not my D&D Beyond, so.
I'll write it down.
Healing word right there. I'm not sure if it,
What spell do you level 1?
just one. Yeah, it doesn't let me.
That's fine.
We'll just write it down. Okay.
Cool.
So we'll stay on here then.
Oh, here it comes.
Here he comes.
All right. Excellent.
We'll attack. Oh, he's coming. I'll let him do it.
Is he?
I think so.
Where did he go upstairs?
Oh, I see it.
Oh, there he
I see
is.
him.
Hey, the king's back.
Come here and attack this thing. Please help
Okay.
me.
So here's all you've missed. They're running from this giant, scary fucking beast running through the woods.
I took
He
55
took 55
damage.
points of trample damage as it ran over him. You just cast bonus action healing word, and you still have your action for your turn.
Yay!
Hit it
And
with
you
Scoff
have
Fog.
minus,
Please.
minus 8 HP.
We felt that you would try to get Elvin up, or you'd try to get.
I would try to get myself up.
Well, we figured that you'd try to get.
All right.
I'm gonna fuck you in one more than one way.
What, have you not seen this beast yet?
I saw it. I
yeah.
just dodged out
He
of his
just-
way,
yeah,
but
he
I'm
hasn't got hit or anything,
I'm
but
still lost.
He's not with us. We somehow found each other.
I really thought this was a cool way to do mazes without someone.
Have you
mapping
done
out
any
every
spell
single
slots?
maze. You cast Breath of the Dead, and you've cast healing
Healing
word
word first level.
at first level.
Okay. I'm just like,
That's
8
it.
points of damage.
So, like I said, you just use your bonus action to cast healing word to get Lizica up.
So you still have your full
So
action.
you still have your full action for the turn.
So what do it?
so I will kind of turn, look at Lictus, seeing him just got ran over,
I've got some bush lights.
a little scared for
Feel
him,
better now.
and I'm contemplating: do I go back and help him? He did kill me in the maze,
Hey, keep in mind Skriz is here too.
so I'll swing around
Actually, I did not kill you in the maze.
and be like,
We allied. He was the one that killed you in the maze like twice or
"Well, fuck it," and I'll get
Yeah, why
right
are we
behind
holding
him.
grudges?
Is that flanking?
I would say yes. He was
Yeah, no, I'm
standing
standing,
over, top of, over him, even though he's not standing. He's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking
So
towering.
advantage. There's no hexes on him or anything. So you. Oh.
Ooh.
Can you read that number for me?
2?
No, right.
Oh, sorry, 1? No.
It's a crit.
Nice.
So is this a great axe now? What's a great?
It's considered a
Great
battle
man.
axe,
What?
Battle axe would be a D10 if you're.
but it's
swinging with-
it's versatile. So it's what
It's
is
a
it?
D8
It's a
with
D8.
one hand,
And
D10 with
D10 with two. So however
Yeah.
you want to.
I'm swinging with one because
All right.
I always keep that shield on me.
So you got 1d8. It's going to be slashing damage.
Well, it's 2.
Well, 2d8.
Yeah. Ooh, 11 plus, I believe it's 5. But I've been wrong before. It is plus 4. Okay, so 15 on the first strike.
Mhm.
And then I'll swing again with flanking. And that's another crit.
Another 2.
And an additional, so that's 8 plus 4, so 12 more slashing on that one.
Elvin able to dodge out of the way of this massive hulking juggernaut brute. Dodges, is able to bring Lizica back up from the brink of death, and then, almost as a Scoffbog is taken over, takes 2 massive slashes at this beast, slicing it across the stomach. And you see part of its,
That was you with the beast. Ooh.
like a raw chunk of its meat, almost like hanging off from these massive
Trying to go back.
massive blows that
back
he
to
struck at it with. So that's going to be. It's now going to be the Juggernaut's turn.
I'm the juggernaut.
Can he not look at me?
The Juggernaut looks down at the wound in his
Maybe like-
stomach, and then he looks up at Elvin,
Oh.
and you hear him. He pushes in the part of his stomach, and you see it start to mend itself slightly.
You wouldn't hit an old man.
Your persuasion check.
It's still a wound, but it's not gaping open anymore. It is bleeding from it.
Some good gapage.
Let's see.
Golly, the one shots.
Motherfucker.
He puts his pickaxe. He kind of sticks it in the ground, and he looks at you, and you see him reach back his massive ham hock of a fist, and he takes a swing at you.
I weave.
16 to hit.
Hit.
You
It
are
does
going
look
to
right.
take.
Right number.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing connects with unnatural, uncanny speed right in your jaw. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That old man draw, bro. Ooh, that's a good one. That's the toughest fucking old man I've ever seen.
It's that old man strength.
It really is.
Here, no.
You gotta drink your unsure.
16.
16 is really good, but this thing's really strong. You fail the strength saving throw.
Fair.
This thing clocks you just out of nowhere with its bare fist. You get knocked prone.
Wow. That's insane. Owie.
As he clocks you, you see him with his hand almost in one fell swoop movement. He picks it back up with the pickaxe, and now he's going to attempt to jab you with the pickaxe, or so it seems. That is going to be
Toretto punch.
That's going to be good. You see like a shard of metal come jutting off the pickaxe as he flings it towards Lizica.
Okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wasn't that me? I hit an old man twice.
Oh, that was a 21.
21. You see the pointed part of this metal come off, and it shoots out at you. You dodge out of the way, and it sticks into the part of the vine. You take no damage.
So glad I rolled a 20 on that.
That's his attack for the round. I thought this monster was very cool.
Yeah, he's scary.
We're gonna go to the.
Do what?
Are you dead?
We are gonna go to the
he's-
top of the round. Rocky has not done much since you guys get your combat, so it's gonna be Rocky's thing. Go ahead and make your 1d6 roll to see what's going on.
Join us.
Trace.
3. Okay.
Another monster.
Working my way down.
You wander around one of the corners. You hear the sounds of this juggernaut, massive hooves or feet or whatever. You're not entirely sure. Clanging
I
around.
think I would know.
They're big feet. You see them.
Big
He's
feet.
not a minotaur.
Don't say that.
You hear Elvin in that ferocious battle cry you've heard before. Swinging Scoffball around with his hand. You know the battle cry. You've heard it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Bring out more minis.
Secret tunnel. More bushes.
More bushes. I don't know.
It's about to be like a.
You
70s
round the
Playboy
corner and
magazine.
you see the hands of moss and sludge covered arms creep up through the soft dirt parts, and you see another almost fleshy, bulbous, puffed out, necrotic looking creature come out from the vines.
Steve.
Come with me if you want
That's
to live.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Fuck.
And you are now surrounded by creatures of the dead that are amassed of vines and the dead.
Awesome.
I'm a jackass.
Okay. It's still your turn.
Okay.
Now's a very good time for Fireball.
Yes.
If only you had a wizard with you.
You see his corpse come flying over the hedge.
Last ditch effort, it's Fireball comes out my dead body.
So the guy straight ahead of me, is that straight ahead of me in the maze as well?
You're surrounded on all four sides. Like if you were on a grid, you'd have a guy on each one of the sides of the grid of you.
So they're all
Yep.
within melee.
Yep, absolutely.
Great. So I would like to swing at this motherfucker.
You got it.
With the
Bloaty
great-
McBloats a lot. I like it.
Yeah, I'd call it a goiter. He got a goiter. So I'll slash his ass, and I'm gonna hit him because I did a 25 to hit.
Yes.
Probably hit.
25 to hit. Yeah. These guys' armor classes.
Ooh, damn, rolled a 10. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
Yep. Did I take
To
his goiter
bloated?
off?
I'm sorry.
Goiter.
Yep.
Yep.
15 damage. You got it.
And then swing number 2. 23.
That hits.
Already missed. Ooh, daddy rolled a 9. 14 damage.
14 damage. You got it.
And then I will.
This thing is falling apart.
Good. I don't think I do any extra just natural damage to undead, but I'll have to
Just
double
flex his
check.
pecs.
And then with my bonus action, I can't make an additional strike because I'm not two-handed, right? Because I'm not two-weapon fighting. Is that correct? Okay. I'm going to, with my bonus action, then do the hammering horns and just try and knock him backwards or prone or something.
Okay. What is the strength save?
Yeah, strength save.
I rolled a 0.
He falls apart as you hit him. He's
Yeah.
stuck on your horn.
Whatever happens, happens.
I think it might be 10 feet.
I think it was 10 feet.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're still getting there. Bonus action, goring, hammering horns. So I push target 5 feet. I push a target 10 feet away from me. Damn,
Okay.
I thought it was prone. Just 10 feet away.
So he has moved back. You now have like an opening if you wanted to try to move away, but you'd have to. There's potentially you. I'm gonna hit you with attacks of opportunity.
Yeah,
There's
no doubt.
potential for. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn from him to armless.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him the good old.
The old Keanu Reeves, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
I know Taekwondo. I know Kung Fu.
Anything else from you, Rocky?
I'll
turn
do
it.
it.
We are gonna go back to team fighting the Juggernaut. Skriznet, you're up.
I'm up. All right. So as right off that bonus action, I'm gonna heat the melt a little bit more on his face.
Okay.
And that would be holy crap. 18.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pop out from where I was at and I'm gonna move to a different part of the hedge,
Okay.
like 30 feet.
Sure.
Oh shit, that was my bonus action.
Well, you said your action.
Yeah, that was my action. So as I'm running to a different spot, I'm gonna get 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
I'm going to. There's no hiding. Do I want to do? Yeah, fuck it.
Fireball.
Sure, that is not a spell.
It's actually Humber's.
It's called Fire Bar.
You know what? As I'm running away,
There's a Pokeball.
we're going to try it again. We're going to take the. Where's it
I
at?
choose you.
Shit. I'm going to have the Wand of Wonders out again,
Okay.
Great.
and I'm going
I'm
to.
gonna go down. It's gonna be like Fireball or something. I'm excited.
I thought I already did this. Yeah. You got 2
Man,
charges.
you guys picked a good one to start with.
It's fun stuff.
Weak.
We.
So here we go.
We're playing a game of Can Rocky live long enough while we defeat this thing?
Holy crap!
Well, you guys defeat this thing.
97.
97.
Oh my
Okay.
god, is it the same one?
No. The target skin turns bright blue for. If you choose the point in space, the creature nearest to that point is affected.
If you choose.
Yes.
If you
If you chose a point in space, the creature nearest to that point. So,
Well, Sonny, I got blue balls.
Oh my gosh.
so for 3 days, he turns blue.
The Juggernaut, as you point the wand at it, you're shaking it like kill, and then you see him. He turns the color of a Smurf.
Is it suck?
The Juggernaut's kind of looking at his arms. He looks. You can't see his facial expression, but you can tell he looks confused.
I don't think that's what. Yeah, as I got the one, I'm like, blur.
Wait,
Blur. What?
doesn't he now give disadvantage on attack rolls?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That'll come in handy.
He should have had that on the last one too.
Not that it mattered for mine.
Yeah.
That was a dex saving.
But yes, he has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Ooh,
I just turned him blue.
Okay.
That's fine.
Did you name him Gus?
Is
Yeah,
there
really.
anything else from you?
Movement, bonus action, action. I am done at this
You
time.
got it. Next
Legendary
up
action.
is going to be Lizica.
Okay. I don't meal it very often. So he's prone. Elvin's prone right now.
Yes.
Do I still get flanking?
You are also prone.
If I stand up and then attack.
You would have flanking.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand up then.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast 4th level Vampiric Touch on this guy.
Interesting. Okay.
So.
Okay.
Make an
Sticks
attack
his
roll,
finger up
right?
his butthole and
Exactly,
cast
he's
fireball.
Come on.
He's
Okay,
burning from
hold on.
both ends.
Oh wait, hold on. That's I forgot.
Let me cauterize that hemorrhoid.
16.
Misses.
A 20.
A 20 hits.
Good.
That's a good thing you can use the bardic for
Yeah,
attacks
really.
and all that. So
So
get
you
them
reach
very
out and you
often.
grab onto this creature and you begin to try to siphon life off of it from your vampiric touch.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
6s. Alright.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Whammy!
Ooh, that's not bad. That is an 18.
18 points of damage.
18 points in a
You heal that much, correct?
I heal half that much.
Okay,
That
so you
kinda
gain
sucks.
back 9 HP and you deal 18 points of necrotic damage. You begin to siphon life from this.
Yay!
This now blue, giant, massive, hulking. You're not really sure exactly what this thing is, but
Psyching the blue force.
it makes no noise as you touch it. It's almost like it let you touch it.
I probably did.
you got blue shit all over your hand.
Yeah.
You still have movement and a bonus action if you want.
That's not saying much for a wizard most of the time. I mean,
I mean, on the plus side, you do have all your guys' magical gear and stuff again.
that is true. What can I do with that thing again? The pendant. What I know what this hammer does. What does the other one do? It's like a protection thing.
The Aegis shield.
I don't remember exactly what that did.
You can summon both of them, one or both of them once per
So-
day.
I'm not sure if it takes an action or not. I don't really.
I think it was a bonus action to summon. Let me double check though. I should have brought you the cards and I forgot.
So, hammer armor that changes AC to 18 until hit, then casts the Thunder Wave spell. That's how I have written down. So I might do that as my bonus action then. Use the armor. So I feel like having 18 AC as a wizard would be pretty decent.
Yeah,
At least
that's
even-
4
even
more
if
of
it
what
only-
you got.
Yeah, really. Even if it only lasts for until I get hit next.
And then it
but-
hits them with thunder waves, so
Just trying to load. Let's see, item cards. The one was called Hammer of.
Mine will 53 damage. That's if I'm
Magical items.
You don't want to.
Hammer of Storms.
Okay.
You had the champion's pendant, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, and
I don't actually.
Deaths.
yeah, I'm a 1/1. Death touch. You lose.
I'm trying to remember if you can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's the part I can't remember. Slash, I didn't write down.
Gosh, Lizica, you're supposed to write your stuff
I didn't
down.
write it down. I just didn't write that specific, really important fact down.
Oh, it's not like I was busy coming up with all these things. God, it's loading. It's trying to download. So
fair.
What do you got? Dial up?
yeah, I got dial up. Your internet is garbage.
Hey, it works. It works. How do you think we're streaming right now?
I'm just kidding. You're just using all the bandwidth right now, so we can keep our viewers at home
That
entertained.
is very true.
Champion's Pendant says, as a bonus action once per day, you can summon the Hammer of Storms and/or the Aegis of Warding. The items appear equipped on the character and last for 1 minute or until dismissed as a free action.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, I'm assuming it would be one at a time, or is it?
You'd summon them both
I guess I'll just do both then.
because it says one bonus action. You can summon this and or.
I'll do both. Might as well. I have a cool hammer and now cool armor.
Okay, so you summon the Hammer of
Lion
Storms.
Thor.
It's a +1 Warhammer, and it deals an additional 1d4 lightning damage when you hit. Additionally, all creatures within 10 feet of the target, which that's not going to matter except for you do have allies that are within 10 feet of it,
True.
have to take damage equal to the total damage you deal. And then the Aegis of Warding. Your armor class becomes 18 until you take damage. I'm sorry, no, it just becomes 18. When you take damage, the armor casts Thunder Wave
Oh,
spell.
that's crazy. For a minute?
Okay, cool. Anything else from you?
I think that's all I can do.
So he reaches up on his pendant, and you see
Probably.
a bolt, almost like a lightning, come from some plane of existence into his hand and forms into a hammer. And you see the Aegis armor wrap around him with this glowing amber energy and almost like a draped mini cloak. Your armor class is currently 18. Anything else from you?
Not at the moment.
All right, Elvin, you are up.
All right, so Elvin in his old man form, you hear him kind of whimper out after getting his ass whooped for a second. Let me show you what this old man strength can do, and I'll do Branding Smite at 3rd level.
So that's your bonus action.
Bonus action.
Okay.
That's a crit.
So bonus action is Branding Smite, and you're making an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a crit.
Okay.
So with the Branding Smite, it's an additional 3d6.
What type of damage is it? Is it force, radiant,
It
arcane?
is radiant.
Is it radiant? Okay.
Radiant. And then
One to go with.
yeah, fuck it. Oh wait,
So you roll.
would it be 60?
Yes. It's all the damage that you did.
I feel like him. We'll just roll the d6s first.
So you roll your weapon damage twice, and you roll your radiant damage as well.
14. Not so good. 14 plus 5, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And so 17 plus 19, 36.
36.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
So hitting him with this Eldritch Smite right in the fucking cranium.
Now that only works for your first strike, right?
Yes.
The next strike you make. Okay.
Correct.
So now the Branding Smite is gone.
Yeah. So connected him right in the forehead and giving him a little extra pizzazz. Gonna hit him with the channel divinity as well on top of it.
Ooh.
So it's gonna deal an additional 11 damage.
11 extra damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
so grand total of 47.
For one swing, that's pretty good from a cleric.
And then second swing. Ooh, okay, that's
I
fine.
was like, did you roll another crit? I was like, this man can't
I mean,
be
I've rolled
stopped
18.
tonight.
I've rolled 18s, 18s and 19s. But that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's 1 dice. 9 more damage.
9 more damage. You got it.
And then I'll use my movement to stand the fuck back up. Oh, is he huge?
He's large.
So not huge.
He's large. No. He is one size smaller than huge.
Because if he was big, he'd get knocked prone because of Eldritch Smite.
Ah,
It does it affect only huge creatures or anything huge or smaller.
Well, let's go.
I mean, that might matter.
that's true. Yeah.
roll. Action. It's all the way at the bottom. Oh, huge or smaller. Yeah, he is knocked prone.
No saving throw?
No saving throw.
Oh wow.
And you can knock the target prone if huge or smaller.
No saving throw.
No saving
I
throw.
guess that's just the saving throw would be
That
if
is
hit
the
or not.
Eldritch Smite special.
Wow.
Did you use Eldritch Smite?
Yeah.
You
That's-
used Branding Smite, didn't you?
It's the same thing.
Is it the same thing? I don't
yes,
think it's
yes,
the same thing.
Yes, because it's the same thing. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with your pack weapon, you can expend a warlock spell slot.
You're using the Eldritch Smite on the second swing.
First one.
On the first swing. No, you use Branding Smite on the first swing.
Oh. Then yeah, I can use it on there.
You could use it on the second swing, but it would cost you a spell slot.
Okay, I'll use a level 1 spell slot.
I mean, that's fine. I'm
So
just saying
it's
it
1d8.
has to be a Warlock pack slot. You can't
That's
use your
fine.
Cleric War spell.
Oh, then it has to be a level 3. That's
Yep.
fine. Then I'll use that with another 1d8 force damage.
Okay.
Take 8 more.
Woo!
Freaking max right there.
So he gets knocked prone.
Yep, knock prone. And I'm gonna use my movement to get up and teabag him. With my old man balls.
You got it.
So he doesn't have to squat that
Are
much.
you-
I like to imagine he's wearing a
Do you
robe,
want to get that
so
close?
it's right
His
there.
helmet's really hot.
That is true.
Oh God, I'm sticky.
They get stuck. They get stuck in the-
water.
Okay, so you see Elvin come up and he takes a big chunk, like it almost rips a complete hole on the side of him. Blood is pouring out. Not quite human blood, but blood nonetheless. And then he comes back and and the whole time you just see this eldritch dark energy, purple black energy, misting, smoking, tendriling off Scoffbog as he comes in with 2 swings. And you see his old man look. It looks like the normal weird evil grin that Elvin always gives, but it's this old man, like almost kind of toothless, like.
Yeah. And you see this like black necrotic energy kind of flowing out of my britches.
The second swing, he actually takes the axe, and as it comes in, the blade slices. He twists it, and then you see him just push this thing straight back and knocks it on its ass.
Falls on me and I die.
And then Lenzica takes 22 more points of
Yeah,
bludgeoning
really.
damage. As this, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was
That's it for you. It's going to be the beast's turn. The beast looks down at itself. It's going to use half of its movement to stand up. It tries to hold on to its wound, but it is not able to mend the wound.
Yes, I can do it. Wait, there wasn't any really damage, was it?
You see the pickaxe on it begins to vibrate and hum, and then you see another big point come off of the end of it. It takes it in like quick succession as it stands up, like the nightmarish creature Jason Voorhees looks around ready to try and kill anything around it, and it takes another fling. This time it's going to be at Skriznet as a piece of this jagged metal comes off of it.
Oh shit.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
A 19.
So this creature's large.
Yep.
Just for future reference.
19 saves. You see this piece of jagged metal come off the end of this pickaxe, and it flings out into the wall, bounces off, and sticks into the ground, almost like it had like this heat-seeking function. But you're able to dodge out of the way. In anger, it looks back over at Elvin and attempts to punch him again.
It got disadvantage on the attack.
Okay, so that's a 26 on the first roll, and the second one is a 12.
That missed.
Be
Wow,
glad?
disadvantage because cloak and
Oh, it's
displacement.
cloak and
He's too old, man.
He's like, I can't hurt the old guys. That's going to be it for his
Decked out,
turn.
man.
We're going to go back to the top of the round. It's going to be Skrizn's turn.
Are you going?
Oh yeah, we
You're not-
got
Oh,
Rockies.
My bad. I actually need to move you down here because
Yeah,
you're
he's
gonna
like-
go back up here if you ever find them, but right now you're kind of like after them. So
Yeah.
Rocky, you're up. So your options, you are able to stay here and fight these things if you want to, but you know that they're pretty slow and you'd probably be able to outrun them. You could attempt to use a disengage action to move away from them and try and find your friends, or you can stay here and fight them. I'm gonna let you make that decision.
That's a good decision. So, with my action, I'm
gonna
going
take an attack
to
now.
disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going.
Ew.
And then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start running at this guy. Damn, I forgot it was an action disengage. I'll run at the guy and the hammering horns is a dash action. So I guess I'll just try and avoid him as best I can. to
Okay.
try
I mean,
and
he's on the
avoid him.
ground, so
He's not on the ground.
He's just
oh, you just pushed him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough clearing. You could probably run around him.
All right. Yeah, I'll run around and I'll just keep running around and try and use my labyrinth sense to find my people.
Okay. So you will disengage. I need you to roll a d6.
6.
You find us. Ah.
That old guy.
You wander through, you circle back around and put him down behind you guys, but not in the same area, and put the dead tree looking thing behind him. You wandered around in almost basically like a complete circle and have started back at the beginning of the maze.
There you go. Hi.
Motherfucker.
Unless you have any other things you want to do, then that's going to be your turn.
Uh,
Yeah, bonus action. That's about it.
yeah, I don't really have anything.
You hear the sounds of battle off in the distance.
Hmm.
You hear some old man cackling. You want a popsicle?
Elvin, swing again.
Elvin, keep making sounds. Maybe
Yeah.
Rocky will find us.
Louder, let me know. Left or right, damn it. And that's it.
All right. We're going to go to the top of the round. Skriznin, it's your turn.
Bonus action. Heat the metal some more.
Okay.
Do it.
That would be 18.
18. You got it.
And
You start to see flesh bubbling and like melting and pouring out the bottom of this as it's welting up around him. It looks like if he had much flesh left, you're now starting to get into the muscle tissue.
I'm just gonna move another like 30 feet back where I'm still within range, but away from him. And I'm going to cast. Fuck it, I haven't done it in a while. It needs to be said. Vicious Mockery.
You got it. What is it? Wisdom save?
It's a wisdom of 15. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "How do my man balls taste?"
I got a 7, which is a fail. I am going to use one of my legendary resistances to succeed.
Succeeded an insult. I love it.
He must be low.
You talk. You go ha ha, and you see him just look at you, and he glares at you, and you start to see steam sort of pouring out the beak. He doesn't seem to be amused.
I wasn't talking to you.
He's talking to
Talking to the other ugly melty.
Anything
Face.
else from you? That's action.
Yeah, movement,
Bonus
action,
action?
motion. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. We're gonna go to Lizica. You're up.
Okay, keeping up concentration from vampiric touch because I always forget that it's a concentration spell. I'm gonna attack again with it. 18.
18 hits.
Okay. More health, please. That is
I feel like you're
a
gonna come in right at the last and get the killing blow.
16 this time.
16 damage. You
That
got
would be
it.
awesome.
Okay.
You begin to siphon more and more life out of him as the muscle structure around his one arm begins to like shrink down, like you're actually draining the strength from him.
I'll use a bonus action to drink a normal potion of healing.
Okay, roll dice for it.
Roll dice.
Okay, so 7 more HP.
You got it. Movement.
I'm gonna stay around.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna
Then
risk-
Elvin, you're up.
Yay, Elvin turn. Level, so I will use. Man. You know, fuck it. We're gonna do Hexblade Curse on this biatch.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my bonus action.
Get him.
Ooh. 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Yay. Well, I might as well use it because I have it. And it's just begging to be used. Well, Eldritch Smite again.
So you're using another Warlock pack slot.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm out of pack slots.
It's all right. You get them back when you take a short rest.
It's not hard to
So-
happen when you're
You only got like 2.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's going to be.
It's a chair. yeah. Yeah.
Chair
sure.
squeaky, guys.
Man,
Secret Lab chairs are squeaky.
They're comfy though.
They're comfy.
They're very comfy.
Okay. So.
Boosh lattes. Yeah.
So 13 slashing
13 slashing.
with 8 force damage.
8 more
Oh,
force.
He got another 8 force damage.
Well,
jeez.
actually,
Does your Hexblade's curse do any damage?
Oh, that's
sorry. My last pack slot, I get an additional D8
Ooh.
because it's 1D8 plus whatever you use. It's another D8 for every slot. Level
That's
slot.
not a D8.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 16 force damage, and he is knocked prone.
What about does your Hexblade's curse do anything damage wise?
I already did that.
Okay.
Okay, second swing.
He said, but wait, there's more.
There's more. A little too late for that.
No, because I've been using my bonus action to keep that heat metal going.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
16.
16 misses.
I knew it. I did all I could.
You did good. You did
That's
good.
everything I got.
18
Yeah.
force damage is
Elvin
hard to
takes 2.
resist.
He takes one big, massive swing and knocks this beast back as you see him cleave another chunk out of the other side of it. This thing is looking not nearly as strong as it was, but it doesn't really look like its strength has faded much. It's just blue and bleeding.
The opera guy's blue.
Bleeding.
A blue da da be da.
I think
You almost seem surprised by the force behind your first blow and knocked him back. That you were like, "Oh wait, I wanted to hit him again," and he missed.
Come back.
Rocky, you're up.
2.
You begin to like wander.
Walks
You
around
hear
the
your
corners.
friends struggling off in the distance, and you wander around that same weird tunnel with all the undead, and 1,000 of voices start screaming in your head again. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw as the
man's going in
soulless,
circles.
lifeless eyes look at you and wail and moan as it's just deafening. How'd you do?
10.
You are immobilized as you try to block these voices out, and you hear the wailing and agony of it. You can make the saving throw again at the end of your next turn.
Cool.
All right. Next up is going to be the Juggernaut creature.
Sure.
The Juggernaut's going to use half of its movement to stand. It's not very happy with Elvin or Lizica. He's actually pissed off that Lizica is touching him this long. He's not really a huggy guy. He is going to take a
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
that part does not recharge.
Triple disadvantage.
He is going to take a Executioner's Pick attack at you. Does a 21 hit you?
Did you do disadvantage?
Does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
See, Lizica's head start fucking rolling. Oh, that's right. You get.
Yeah, next time you go down, you should have been like, you should have gone for the head.
You are going to take 25 points of piercing damage as this thing waylays into you like a miner digging in Minecraft.
I am so glad I took that healing potion. Okay.
Your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. As it hits me, it sets off my armor, casting Thunderwave.
Does that affect everything around you?
Everything within 15 feet, unfortunately, which includes Elvin.
Fuck
Sorry.
you.
So what level is Thunderwave?
It's just
You
first
can
level.
suck my dick.
So I have it up. It's a con save.
DC Con 17.
There's a con save. Yes.
My con is 28.
28. Okay, so you take half damage still.
Half damage.
Is-
I take full.
yes.
Rubber raggy.
It's only 7 damage, so
Boom.
7 thunder.
Shitty sorcerer.
Hey, it's the armor. I'm also a wizard. So well, that's
Feeling these waves of thunder go over him, it's almost like the tingle, like he liked it. He takes another swing at you.
okay. All right. Well, now he knows he heals his thunder.
Does a 14 hit you?
There would have if I didn't have this armor on.
So the tingling seems to got him off of his game, and he tries to bring the pickaxe back again and swing at you, but you're able to kind of duck your head down as it just swoops by you. Next up is going to be, we're at the top of the round. Skriznet, you're up.
I'm going to
Kiss him.
do the bonus action, heat the metal some more. God, this gets better and better. 18.
18, you got it.
It's a spell. This is the most bullshit thing ever. This dude just
It's like Cloud of Daggers, heat metal, just like whack.
Every turn.
It's just whack, guys.
It's a maze.
And I'm going to, after not seeing it work last time, I'm going to do it again.
The Wand of Wonder.
No. You know, that would be awesome, but I don't want to use all the charges
That's
I want to
true.
do.
We're only on the first challenge of the day.
Yeah. No, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on him again.
Wisdom save.
15, yes.
I got
He does it
a
again. I mean, if I-
16 on the roll.
Oh, fuck this. I quit.
But being a bard.
Anything else from you?
Is that, what is it, a savings?
I thought it was wisdom save.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep, I got a 16.
You got disadvantage on it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because the heat metal.
Need below 15.
13.
Really wants this
What's your
monitor
insult?
out here.
My insult is
Fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore.
damn it. You're black and blue and all red. And you're gonna die. I just don't have it in me today.
Just don't have it in it. You're black and blue and no one likes you. There we go.
Yeah, and you're gonna die to a goblin. How's that feel, Dick?
Your mom really hopes he guesses.
2d4. We got fucking 3. Getting tired of them shitty dice.
How much
Someone's gonna
damage?
step on that
Three?
later,
Three.
and they're gonna take a lot more than 1d4 damage.
Yeah, I saw a meme and it was like, is a D4 a lot of damage? And the guy's like, it depends. If you roll for it, no. If you step on it, yes.
yeah.
Like a bad Lego.
Yeah.
Uh, anything else from you?
Yes, I'm going to move again.
Okay.
But I want to be like right here behind line of sight where
yeah.
Liz goes right
That way,
away.
that way, if he tramples, it hits both of you.
It gets both of me.
Yeah, let's line them up.
Great.
Rock 'em up, rock 'em up.
Next up is going to be Lizica.
Oh wait, I forgot. It also pushes everybody. It pushes Elven 10 feet back. I'm sorry. The thunder wave.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna keep doing the vampire touchdown.
Keep sucking.
Oh, I don't have advantage. I pushed Elven away. No, I missed.
That's my turn.
That's your action, correct?
Yeah, I don't think healing push is gonna help me, so I'm just gonna be like, I hope I don't die.
Okay. Next up is Elvin.
Ooh, it is Elvin's turn. You love to see this kind of stuff here.
Man, I kind of screwed myself with that one.
All right, all
What are
right.
you gonna do?
Well, I got nothing else better to do.
It's better than
Swing it.
not taking damage.
I'm gonna step up, get back my advantage, take a fat old swing on this guy's juicy ass.
Step up to the streets.
And
There it
what
is.
is a crit? Because it's a
That's a 2.
You crit on threes?
19.
It's a 19.
Eat my ass, Juggernaut. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh shit, that was a 7. 12 plus 4 equals 16 plus an additional. Now, is the 3 damage double
What 3 damage?
naturally from the Hexblade Curse?
No.
It's only
So
the
it's just
dice
still
rolls.
3. Correct. Cool.
It's only the dice.
That's 19.
Okay.
It's 19 damage on the first swing, big boy.
That's
It's
a-
the big stuff.
And you know
a
what?
lot of
For my
damage.
next swing, because I'm just so fucking terrible at this game, I'm gonna cast Hex. I forgot I could have both of those up.
I'm not going to tell you how to play. I know I kind of helped you build your character, but I'm not going to tell you how to play.
You know, an 8 hits, right?
An 8?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. I didn't miss.
8 with advantage.
Well, no, it was a 1 and a 7, but 14 doesn't.
But you just add them together?
No, no. It,
And it works.
yeah.
That's how it is.
So he is hexed and has the Hexblade Curse. So he's cursed and hexed. I have concentration up. So therefore, i.e., I am done.
What's his ability check thing?
Um,
for the hex?
Oh, you know what?
You got hit last turn.
Since you really want
Make a
vicious
con- make a
mockery,
con save.
he already has disadvantage.
So
on
you
it.
drop Vampire. Here. Go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah, that's true. I never. Oh wow, I really did fail.
Dex.
Doesn't matter. I didn't hit with Vampire.
Dex
So
check.
Vampiric's gone.
Okay. So you
I
tried
have
to hit again
His
with
hex,
it, is that what
I'm
you're
gonna
saying?
give him
No,
disadvantage on
okay.
one check.
It would have mattered.
So I took another spell.
Oh well,
I
I
hit
did not have
disadvantage on
enough-
all
I don't
checks.
have enough
Yeah.
spell. Cast it technically.
And save him.
Man, why are we so good?
Really.
Yeah, I'm just over here getting fucking scared.
Retake
by
your turn.
voices.
Retake my voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you keep your attack roll if you're making an attack roll, but where are you casting a cantrip or
I'll cast a cantrip.
okay. So you don't lose a spell slot because you didn't have one. We'll say that you cast a cantrip, but you missed.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds good. Okay.
His vampiric dropped.
Yeah,
so
I
that-
forgot to roll a con save for the vampiric touch. I'm so weird because I'm not used to.
You don't usually use level concentration.
I don't. Well,
spells.
I don't even vampiric touch that much because I'm not melee, and also it's hard to remember that that's a concentration
Yep.
spell. So
So
It's the
Elvin
same
went,
thing.
Lizica went.
Rocky,
Rocky, you're up.
I'll make a con save at the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot he was stuck in that place.
I hear.
I roll a 14.
You were able to shake off the horrible sounds and begin to make your way further through.
I make my way
Okay.
through.
But you don't get it to actually move until next turn.
Wah, 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 wah.
We're gonna go to the top of round. Skriznet.
up again.
Oh, it's the Juggernaut. I lied.
No, it's Skriznet. You said Skriznet
No,
first.
Juggernaut. You see some of those slashes that Elvin has carved into this thing begin to mend a little bit.
Oh, a bitch.
Just put away shield touch. Too.
Okay.
Whatever.
It's going
Doesn't let it
to. Yeah, I feel like Elvin. It feels like is the bigger threat. It's going to attempt to make an attack against Elvin with the
so true.
with the pickaxe.
Disadvantage. As you see too, old man.
13.
Miss.
Frustrated, it tries to punch Lizica. Ooh, I rolled a 20 on the one, but the 15 on the other one, so it's 25.
right, of course. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so this thing,
Kid Lizica's head
this
rolled
thing
at my feet.
punches you.
Yeah. How much?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled the least amount of damage I could roll.
It
with
does
that.
not matter.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and
I
I
had
need
2 HP.
to. Okay, so you fall on the ground.
But as a last ditch effort, my armor will go off.
Okay.
Thunderwave again. So.
So it's a con save
Yep. Elvin,
at
you-
disadvantage.
Elvin, you didn't
Ooh,
make another
I
con
failed.
save. For the Thunderwave. Oh, it's 12 damage. Oh god, I don't even know.
Oh shit.
Con save. You take 12 thunder damage. Sorry. It's okay, I went down, so now I won't hit you with it anymore.
As soon as you fall, Skriz like, fuck.
Yeah.
My shield's gone.
Yeah.
All right, Skriznet, you're up.
Hey,
I just go-
Campbell's back.
You know what?
What?
Okay. Bonus action, heat the helm again.
You got it.
Hit this guy.
Now this one's a little bit lower. It's only 11. And
Scream's like, some other options to do. Yeah, fuck it. And pulls the wand back out. And she's like,
on my dead body.
the same little anger works with it. I'm gonna squint my eye, point it right at you, and you die.
Check your butthole. I can't wait for this to be a fireball, and now I have to automatically take 2 death saving throws.
Holy crap!
What'd you get?
Fucking 96!
Oh my god!
I think that's
I think it's the
fucking.
blue
That's
one.
gotta be some kind of a record.
He's got to turn like it's gonna be like a freaking.
He's
bright
really, really blue.
super blue.
Fluorescent.
I'm blue.
I think I blew myself.
I think that's what it is, but I'm just going to double check.
Doesn't hurt.
He's blue.
That is blue.
Would you say it's deja blue?
He's now blue emotionally.
Deja bleu.
He is now blue an additional 5 days.
Solid.
What is that? 8 days?
Fuck.
My balls are blue.
They're blue. They're blue.
I just look at him like, what the fuck?
You still have.
Is it broken?
Nope, you've done bonus action and
Just start
action.
snip.
You
Fucking thing. I'm gonna die because of you.
still have movement if you want it.
Do what?
You still have movement if you want.
You just see me sidestep. Gonna get out of the way.
Next up, Lizard Guy needs to
I'm
get
going
that
30
saving
feet
throw.
over here.
Oh, come on. Failed.
That's
Ripped
one
line.
fail. Elvin, you're up.
It's getting spicy in here. I don't have advantage anymore. Fuck you, you dead piece of that would have been a crit.
He's mad at the non-melee
You
wizard
could
for
bring me
not
back
being
up.
in melee
You could bring me
range.
back up as a bonus action. You get it back advantage.
Yeah, but then I gotta drop heck.
It's not concentration.
Fuck. Yeah, it is.
What?
Yeah.
He's thinking excuses to not handle.
All right. Not last slot. Level 1 bonus action healing word D4 +2.
You got it.
He pops back up.
5 more HP.
What
Let's
does
go,
5
BB.
get me?
Fucking guy reaches back to punch elbow to the face.
And at least, it's hitting me and not you. It would be at you if I weren't up.
22.
22 hits.
I'm up.
And I'm down.
What is that? 3 times?
6 + 1 + 3, 10.
1 + 1 + 2 +
Man, I feel like taking a tough beat wasn't worth it.
17.
17 hits.
That's like the minimum.
Yeah, because we rolled 16 and that was it. So
He's just yes and everything.
17.
17, you got it.
This guy is beef.
You take the axe
Like a
and you slam it one time into the side of it into a previous wound, and it gashes a massive rip through the side of it. You pull it out, ripping out what looks to be like intestinal muscles and just gore. And then you come back with a second strike and you try to cleave this thing almost completely in half. Your axe goes clean through it, severs the spine, and you see the juggernaut topple over as it falls down into 2 pieces.
He didn't say he was dead. He just
that is so true. Combat's still going. He takes a swing at Lizica. 27
he
hits.
bites on your toe.
You still have bonus action and movement if you want
I
it.
already used bonus action.
Got it. Rocky, you're up.
Come on, Rocky, find us.
5.
I think that's the next one we're in, maybe.
I think you guys are in 3.
You wander around
26.
past and disoriented from the previous attempts of listening to the wails of the dead. You see, you're not sure if this is a familiar corner of the maze or not, but you hear off in the distance the sound of Elvin cheering, "Yeah!"
Good job,
But
Elvin.
you also hear off in the distance the screams and yelling of other competitors that look like they've recently entered the maze, as the moans of the dead and the sounds of ripping flesh are in the areas next to you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you are kind of wandering around and looking to see what's happening.
18.
As you do, a very similar set of viney tendrils seem to come out and lash out at you, trying to wrap around you again. You're able to dodge out of the way
Can I
and
slash
avoid
this
them.
bitch again?
Yeah.
We're gonna bring this whole place
He's like,
down.
I'm hitting something.
Yeah, really.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
The sound of silence.
And 14 damage.
You basically chop off several of these all at once as they reach out at you. You don't even really dodge. You basically just chop them down. You hear again the entire structure, all of the hedge maze, the walls, the roof, the ceiling, wail out in pain as you slice it.
Not
into it.
knowing that he's the one causing that. Do we hear that too?
You hear it too.
Okay.
Well, leave me to my friends, and I won't be slashing anymore, will I? Quit being a bitch.
Anything else from you, Rocky?
I'll do it.
All right, so it's going to be the Juggernaut's turn. The Juggernaut lays there, lifeless on the ground, blood pouring out of it. You look over at it. Elvin's looking down at it, feeling pretty confident that the beast has been slain and dead. You see its head jerk up. It pulls itself up off of the ground and reattaches its torso to the bottom half of its body and stands up and takes a swing at Elvin.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like one action,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Does a 20 hit you?
You can drop the concentration on the thing. The heat metal. You can melt this thing's face off.
Just the damage. Oh, and he's hitting me for fucking more damage than the giant has.
Probably gotta get him with like fire or something. It's like that work ability.
I think you did like radiant damage once. Or something, and it didn't seem to.
It's a lot of dice.
You take 16 points of piercing damage as the pickaxe comes from out of nowhere as you thought your foe was slain, and it jabs into your shoulder.
Oh, my hemorrhoids.
It's going to turn around as it stands back up, and in one quick fail movement, it's going to attempt to punch Lizica again.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Did you disadvantage?
Well, the other one was a 22. Which one
Okay.
do you want me to keep?
Jeez.
Man, I can't wait for it to go down again.
Gotta be more than 5.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing punches you in the jaw. This thing gets up off the ground like the unstoppable Michael Myers and kind of laughs.
Yeah, I'm on the ground.
Next up is Skriznet.
Fine. I'm about to come get that leadership guy from you. You fucking horrible. I told the lads we need your help. Damn, your face is soft.
I'm going to fucking heat his face
This
again.
guy's going down like Glass Joe.
Damn.
Oh.
3.
3.
Yeah, I have 3 ones. God.
Yowza.
You know what? It's been 3 charges. Then I piss on it. I bring it out again. I'm like,
It can't possibly turn him bluer.
I can't wait. It's gonna turn blue to 8 for 18 days.
I will snap you over my little goblin knee if you do so. If it turns him into do something inside, turn him blue. Fuck.
The green.
fucking new dice. We ain't pulling those anymore.
Here you go.
The other dice.
These are totally not the same. Roll a 50.
There we go. What is that? That's a
50?
50, just 50.
Oh, something good. Give me something good.
Oh.
Fireballs.
It's either really good or really bad.
Watch it like enlarge him. Oh great, it's gonna enlarge him, isn't it?
You enlarge a target as it's cast enlarge reduce. If the target can't be affected by the spell, or if you didn't target a creature, you become the target. Fuck!
So it does what? Extra D4 damage?
Whoever gave me this, I'm gonna punch him right in the dick. This is the worst thing ever.
On the plus side, you're saving spell slots. You see the Juggernaut grow to an
God,
exponentially larger size as it stands and now towers over top of
If
your
I come back up from this, I'm gonna open my eyes and see
Anything
this
else from
thing
you,
probably
Skriznet?
fall back.
I'm going to step a little bit further back. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. Didn't mean to.
Okay.
It's just on the ground like,
Lizica, I need you to make a death saving throw.
oh, finally, a save.
All right, 1 success.
15.
Elvin, you're up.
All right. So, Elvin, the Wind Soul Man, is going to, like, well, I guess I need a little bit more strength in me. And I'll pop the cork off my Supreme Healing Potion, take a drink as my bonus action.
Roll dice for it.
I already did. That's what I was doing.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, so I heal for 44 damage.
You got it.
That's one good potion.
Because Supreme is.
Man,
Yeah.
love you guys using all these resources on the
Yep.
first encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Only got 9 more to go.
Okay. So, I will take a swing at him naturally.
I'm on the ground.
Gross.
Natural.
Second swing. Better. 21.
21 hits.
Add 3, 13, 19 damage.
19 damage. You cleave into this thing, chopping into the side of its neck, right underneath where the bubbling flesh is pouring out. As you pull your axe back from the second swing, a massive spray of blood shoots up from its neck and it drops down to the ground again.
It's dead, guys, finally.
That's
You can't talk your dead.
Why can't they hear me? Oh, wait. I'm dead.
okay. That's it for me.
Rocky, you're up.
Dose.
Not where we
That's
are.
what the Juggernaut's taking on.
You wander around into the darkness, still hearing the sounds of battle, confused, thinking that maybe they had bested the foe, but still hearing them fight, maybe wondering if they had run into new danger. It sounds as though you were getting closer to the sounds of battle. You rolled 2. But it looks as though you've circled back around through the walls of the dead. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fail.
The sounds of the wailing dead pierce into your brain, and you become immobilized.
Well, that'll end my turn.
Next up is the Juggernaut.
Favorite fucking horse shit.
The Juggernaut lays flat on his back,
Walking around.
just laying there, mask still hot. You see that the fading, the yellow glow from his eyes has faded out. Then he sits in an upright position, picks himself up from the ground, and makes an attack at Elvin.
Disadvantage, Undertaker.
Does a 17 hit?
Ooh, it does. Good swing, good swing.
That's going to be 13 points of piercing damage as it hits you with the pickaxe with unnatural speed as it sits up. That part recharges. As it connects into that, it reaches back and it flings part of the pickaxe off towards Skriznet. Make a dexterity saving throw.
22.
This sharp point comes just short of connecting. It just lands and falls in
I'm
front of
very
it.
glad there
Does
was
not
that-
connect.
I just look over and go, right from behind my shield.
That's going to be...
Jug's turn.
Yeah, that's his turn.
All right. Bonus action. Let's get a different D8. Nah, we'll save that one. All right, it's better. 12 more damage.
You got it.
I think I'm bound to make it happen. I'm like, we're gonna burn through you until you do something good. And I point it back at him again. I'm like, okay. I promise this time I will snap you. And I point at him and I shoot it at him again.
Could be a 97.
It'll be a 19.
The lower the number, the better the effect.
Yeah, fireball.
Don't say that. He shrinks.
You cast Gust of Wind.
Okay. What does that do? We've never cast that.
I don't think we've
Uh,
ever.
You know,
Can you
Bill,
look it up
every
on
time he
your-
blames the chair, that's Gus.
What does it say? What it is?
It's,
Is that a
it's
cantrip?
Gus's wind.
It's a-
Is that what
it's
it is?
Is it different than gust, like the cantrip, or
Gust of wind.
it's gust of wind? Let's see.
Here it
spells.
is. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh,
you have to do it for me.
Yeah, glad you're on that side of the table, not on this one.
Do it for me if you don't mind.
What am I doing?
Gust of
Oh.
wind.
What is gust of wind, Mr. Trebek?
Gust of wind.
What is D&D spells for 5?
4d17 damage. Gust of wind, second level. Hey, that's a good sign, maybe.
Are you giving it a true double delivery?
Along a line of strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose from the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must make a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet from you in a direction following the line.
How long does it last?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Well, since you cast it with a thing, it's not really. You're not concentrating.
It's
it
not
lasts.
concentration, so it'll just be 1 minute. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 feet of movement
Interesting.
to get closer to you. It extinguishes all like flame in the area.
You can't
As a
put up
bonus
with, like,
action, that one won't matter.
So it pushes him 15 feet.
There's no saving throw, I don't think. Wait. It's a strength saving throw. I don't know what the DC would be. Would it just be his spell modifier?
It'd be a spell monster.
So whatever your spell modifier is, or your save DC.
Yeah, your spell DC.
Where is it at?
That's where all your spells are for modifiers and
Oh.
stuff.
So
Oh, it's 15.
15.
Okay.
So it's going to push him 15 feet.
If he fails,
If it fails.
What about me?
you too.
Yep.
And Lizica's body just scoots across.
You have still movement in a bonus action. No, you've already used your bonus action.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm fine.
Just like on this wall now.
It's when you start your turn, correct? The
I think it
the
just
gust
happens.
Okay. So strength save,
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
Oh, it is when you start your turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
so never mind.
It is when you start your turn.
So you're not out of the way. Anything else from you, Kristen?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
The Juggernaut, realizing that you are worthy opponents, is going to use a legendary action.
Hey, you're worthy.
He turns and looks at the goblin who has just now tried to blast him with rays of winding power.
You've turned me blue.
He he's going to use all. No, he's going to not use all three of his actions. He's
That's not
going
a
to
good
turn
thing
and
to
he's
do
going to
that.
charge at you. Implaceable advance. He's going to move up to his speed. You're pretty far away. He tramples over Lizica. Lizica, you fail 2 death saving
Yeah, I
throws.
figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, you guys might want to help because I will die next round if I fail. that saving.
My strength saving throw at the start of my.
Well, you're gonna roll your
Oh
strength.
yeah, I'm gonna roll my.
I rolled
Now.
a.
You get it's at disadvantage.
I 16 was my lowest.
Okay.
So this thing tramples over this way, tramples over Lizica, and comes about there. I think you're probably about 60 feet, I would guess.
Okay.
Because it seems like you've been kind of moving back, not trying to stay too close. And his movement is only 30 feet. So he's about he's closed about half the distance
I
between
don't
you and
have
him.
anything for that. I mean,
Oh, you're not even here.
I can do lay on hands, but
Um,
I'm
Just like a potion from the wind, just blow into my
that's
mouth.
his legendary action of the turn. Lizica, make a death saving throw.
10. I don't remember what 10 does.
10 passes.
Ten passes.
You have two. You have 2 fails,
Oh,
2
2
passes.
saves, 2 fails.
I don't get it. Doesn't invoke attack of opportunities. I think you said that. Correct?
What?
When he ran
Does
away
that
from me.
movement?
Yeah.
It
Oh,
does.
I'll just swing at him for funsies.
No,
I
swung.
Elvin, it's your turn. He's
Oh,
moved
also,
about 30 feet from
I
you.
definitely get pushed.
Get your fat ass back here.
For every foot you move, it takes.
You gotta.
You
You
have
start
to-
your
you
turn.
actually
You have to actually
start-
make a strength
you have to
saving
make a
throw to see if
strength
you get
saving
pushed
throw.
back.
First. You saved. So
19.
every so basically you're moving in difficult.
Oh, so I am not. I'm only moved 15 feet closer to you, so
Yeah.
I am 45 feet away from you.
So these are more like right here.
So how much movement does it take to get to him?
Double. It's difficult terrain.
It's just
So to
easier
move,
to
you would be able to move 15 feet.
And get behind him.
Yes.
Squeaky.
Not advantage.
The little old man power walk.
Got my walker. Damn it. Why can't you fall off the table, bitch? Crit. I'm so good.
He's had like 9 crits this fight.
And it still ain't enough. to
God,
get-
this is a long fight. Jeez.
I still think we're fighting a hallucination the whole time.
I mean, you've killed him like 4 times.
Twice.
Twice.
2 times.
So that is
Is it
10,
different
13,
D6 this time. Hamburger dice are failing me.
13 plus. So 19 total.
This thing, it's back to you. You cleave into
I'll
its
have to make
back.
a
You
save
feel your
first
axe
before I
actually
do
stick
anything.
into its
Doesn't
spine,
matter.
and you pull it out. You see bits of marrow and muscle fall from it, and this thing falls face down on its stomach. Anything else from you?
Just sit on it. Hold it down.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that can help me.
Do you have any bonus actions that can help
Healing
Lizica?
words.
He's on 2 fails and 2 saves.
It's so much more fun if he gets to roll.
It's a full count.
Yeah, he's got 2 of each.
I got 2 of each.
Yeah. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, let's see. Let's let him
Let's
swing.
roll the dice.
Man, what gamble. I like it.
You have to roll, yeah.
Not your turn. Rocky.
No, I'm out of
You're
spell
up.
slots. That's why I can't heal you. I'm out of spell slots. I can't heal you.
Isn't healing word like
It's
30
it,
feet too?
How'd you do?
I mean, I
30
could
or
fail.
I could.
Well, I'm talking about him because he's staying close enough to this.
But I'll use my legendary
Although it's your
resistance.
bonus action.
Yes.
Do you get?
And plus, doesn't it break my concentration?
It's the
It
Juggernaut's
does
turn.
not break your concentration, but you
The
can't
Juggernaut's
do
laying on his back. There's blood pouring out from all
It
around.
does- So you can keep the concentration.
You
up,
see the
but you
wound
just
on
can't
his
do
back
damage.
mend itself. You hear his spine snap back into place. His head actually turns completely around backwards, and he looks at Lizik. I'm sorry, at
No, Liz.
Yeah,
Elvis.
you just chuck
and
this
he
pickaxe at me.
stands up. His spine twists
You
in
don't
an
even
unnatural,
get
almost like demonic way, snapping up in an unnatural way as he stands himself up, turns around, and his head spins back around and he takes an attack at you.
It's like a
It's 60 feet. Are you within?
Oh, I gotta make a strength saving throw.
He's
So we'll call it
45
that.
right here.
You said you were 60.
That's a
feet
save.
away
Now he's gonna make the
when he
attack.
was here.
Yeah.
So you
Does a
have to at least
27
close
hit
a little
You
bit.
have to
That was
go
what this
like
way?
probably
Yeah.
10 or 15 feet closer.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you move
doing okay.
closer, he's still 30.
It's gonna
difficult
be.
terrain.
That's
Well, if
actually
you
a
move,
low
if you
roll.
move 15 forward, you could cast it. You can move 15 back.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
be where you are.
It's still 10 points of piercing damage as he slashes at you with his pickaxe. That's going to recharge on that. He looks around, smelling blood in the water, and he's going to take he's going to fling his pickaxe towards Skriznet and make a
gonna say let's
of metal shrapnel flies off the edge of it. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't worry, I got the dex save.
Fucking 1. Well, 6.
You see the piece of the blade off of his pickaxe comes out and launches at you. You're going to take.
I think it's the first time this attack hit. I'm scared.
You take 6. Scooby-Doo, where are you? You take 13 points of slashing damage as this piece of shrapnel comes by and it grazes your side, and you see a wound pop up on the side of you, and
I got herpes.
the wound is actually very painful. That's it from that attack. The bit of shrapnel actually, as it slashes by you, it seems to have like
I'm fucking
absorb into your
stunned, man.
wound, and it prevents the wound from closing or mending in any way. Next up is going to be Skriznet.
Yeah.
How could this happen to me?
I'm going to move forward enough. About 15 feet should put me about 60 feet from Liz, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, that's 75.
Yeah, we're not using the grid. We're
Yeah.
estimating here. Yeah, for the sake of
All
simplicity.
right, so I'm moving ahead 15 feet, and instead of using the heat metal bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use healing word,
Okay.
Shit.
and I'm
I
gonna
want you to roll it just to see what it would have been now.
Don't roll it yet. Let's wait.
won't.
We'll go to your turn and then you can roll.
Yeah, that's true.
I will do healing word at 3rd level.
Okay.
Can we see if it works?
Like
Healing spells?
Yeah.
Healing spells always hit.
Con save.
Yeah,
Con save.
the relentless juggernaut casts counter spell.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be evil.
All I gotta say is best monster ever. Because now we finally have a new leader, and he looks like a juggernaut.
That's
Hey, 11.
You gain 11 hit points back.
Thank you.
He turns around, punches Lily.
Punches him again.
As my, and then I'm going to movement 15 feet back, and I still have my action. Fuck it, I'm burning all of them, some bitches. Got 2 left. If I burn the last one, it breaks, doesn't it?
What happens when I don't cast a mirror?
On a one,
Get your ass.
Yeah, if you use all the charges in one day, the wand, I believe it breaks.
oh, you roll a d20 if it's a 1, then it
If
breaks.
you roll d20, a 1, it breaks.
Well,
So
You know, that's just
not usually worth it unless you have to. Like you're out of other resources.
28.
Well, at least it's a new number.
Turn in blue. Did you alert him again?
No. So I cast, he brings it out, and he's like, "Mwah!" And you just see smoke come from the end of it, and it forms around him. It's a stinking cloud.
Around him.
Too.
Whatever stinking cloud is.
It's an area.
Your own team has been kicking your ass.
Seriously.
Ah, my bad.
I have to admit though, this is the longest that you've been standing on your feet in melee with any monster for a long time.
Third level, 1 minute. You create a 20-foot radius spear of yellow, nauseating gas centered with point within range. Spreads around quarters. It is heavily obscured. Cloud lingers in the air for duration. So, okay. Each creature that is completely in the cloud starts its turn making a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its actions retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe are immune to pure poison automatically succeed in the saving throw. A moderate wind, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses the cloud
But it's in gust.
after 4 rounds. A
Now, does the
strong
gust
wind
still
after
going?
1.
Or
It's
lasts
still
the
going.
duration.
so basically, I break the stinking cloud and it just gets blown away.
It depends
It gets blown into
how
the-
fast.
It says the last 4 rounds if there's wind,
If
right?
there's wind that's 10
considered
miles per hour.
I would
If
say
it's 20,
The gust has got to be stronger than that.
yeah. So it would probably be so it goes after. Basically,
It's gonna last 1 round.
Okay.
basically until your turn, it's gonna go away.
Okay.
Your next turn.
Okay. So. Okay. So do we make the save now?
At the beginning of their turn.
Cool. Lizica, you're up.
I really am up.
Roll that d20. See what it would have been.
We got
What could have been?
I would have died.
Damn.
You healing?
Yeah, we're having a rough enough time as it is.
I mean,
Rocky's
I
lost
can
in
run
the
him
maze.
over again if you guys want.
That
I
is
do have
so
legendary actions.
true. I'm gonna use. Why are you running? I'm kind of tired of going down. I'm gonna use mirror image this round.
That's
So,
the stinking
I have
cloud
my
blows
illusions
into
up.
you.
That'll be it for my turn. I don't really think there's any much else I can do.
Okay. Elvin,
So
save against the stinking cloud.
So con save against your what was it? 15.
15.
Fail. So I think it makes you. It says retching and reeling. Is that like
You're
Like
incapacitated?
vomiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
So basically,
Does
it's
it cause any
incapacitated.
effect of it?
It doesn't really specify.
I thought it did damage.
Does not do damage. It's heavily obscured. It literally just says on a failed save, the creature spends its action. Oh, so it just can't. You just can't use her action. That's her.
Yeah.
So it takes away your action if you fail that.
So you have no action this round.
So you
You
still
still have bonus action
bonus
and movement.
And it's heavily obscured unless this thing can. see
You're also in
through
the gust. You need to make a strength saving throw.
that. That's true. Also 15.
Could I dodge the stinking cloud?
Well, no, he
That's
actually
what
like
the
blew
cloud
the
did.
cloud right in your face.
Quite literally, it went
I get knocked back.
15 feet.
Nah,
So-
that does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
They usually don't.
Okay.
Okay. So you lose your action, you get knocked back, and you're vomiting.
Just like
Right back in your
You do
face.
still have a bonus action if you want.
Yeah, I'll kind of walk with the storm, but kind of get over here so I'm out of.
You're gonna move out of the way of the gust.
it's 10 feet.
Yeah,
wide, so
Yeah, okay.
That's not that hard.
So you only have to move 15 feet out of the way.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be in trample range.
You got it.
Yeah, when he turns around and goes for me. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in a corner.
I really hope this thing can't see through this.
You better hope you're Muhammad Ali going.
Next up is Rocky.
Rocky, find us, please.
He starts to make his saving throw.
16? Was it Constitution?
That's pass.
Yeah.
Now he has to wait a whole
All
nother
right. End turn.
All right.
I
Damn.
feel so bad for Rob.
Back on my phone.
Next up is
Or
the Juggernaut creature.
So unless it's
It's going to move to the side out of the gust as it's kind of figured out what's going on, but it still has to make a strength saving throw to start. Yeah, that's really good. I rolled 2 18s.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled 2 18s.
does it need?
Now the stinking
Doesn't need
cloud.
air? No, it doesn't.
I figured it was gonna be something like that. So.
So it moves 15 feet to the side that Elvin moved, and it's going to start advancing towards. It's not running; it's just moving towards you. It's going to move 30 feet.
So it's 15 feet away from you right now.
That's going to be well, sweet that we charged. It's going to fling that thing at you again. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
You can do it. You cannot do it.
Damn.
You get hit. You cry like a bitch.
It does another.
Nobody can fucking. You'll
Okay.
hit fucking ass. Besides
You
you.
take 13 points of piercing damage as it causes another wound in the side of you. Then the piece of shrapnel actually dissipates into the wound, almost burning around it so the wound won't close. That's going to be his turn because he can't do a second attack. It's going to go to the top of the round. Skriznet, you're up. At the start of your turn, you take
Double hepatitis.
12 points of necrotic damage as the wound that has been inflicted on you starts to bleed and cause more damage.
10.
You're so strong.
It's your turn.
You can do it.
So the cloud is gone. The gust is still there.
Yep.
Quick, cast fireball.
All right.
Don't let anybody kill Skriz.
I don't care. Last one.
Last one.
He's like,
I'm gonna shoot it right at him.
if it doesn't
I
do
think-
something useful, I just want it to explode.
I think what would make it better is if it does break.
Probably.
Because all
it was
the
just a faulty wand this whole time.
it actually never had any powers at all.
Yeah.
He's just
The
hallucinating.
monster didn't actually turn blue or anything. It's just,
Yeah, he's just
it's in his mind.
hallucination.
I fucking hate
It's
this
the
one.
mushrooms. What happened?
Fucking hate it.
You've done nothing useful.
Leaves grow from the target. If you choose a point in space as the target, leaves sprout from the creature nearest to that point. Unless they are picked off, the leaves turn brown and fall off after 24 hours. So now he's blue, covered in fucking leaves,
and, smells
and
like
pissed
shit.
off at me.
He's so pretty.
And,
and-
smells like shit.
At least you get to.
Okay, the one did not break. I rolled a 16.
Is
Okay.
your heat metal still thing?
Yeah, it's still a
At least you
thing.
get to do that still.
How many more rounds do I get? How many rounds has it been?
Probably.
This is the 7th round?
Yeah, it's been at least the 7th round.
Yeah. So you got like 3 more.
It's been 6 or 7. I think it's been 7.
Yeah. Like this is 7 right here.
I remember we
This is
had
top.
that.
You got 3.
How many rounds does it last?
I think it's a minute.
It's 1 minute.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So this round.
You haven't been 10 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of damage for one spell slot, though.
Yeah, but if I don't heal myself, I'm gonna probably die next round.
Is heat metal concentration?
It is.
Make a
Yeah,
Constitution
that's right.
saving throw.
Oh, this might help.
I
you
forgot to do it
decide.
on the other ones, but make it off of the 10.
Well, at least now you know what to pick.
Yeah. Not doing that. Broke concentration.
Okay. I've actually but I think that was the first time I've ever actually hit you with anything. So
Can you take your healing bonus action? Use my bonus action to drink my potion, or
yeah.
the full?
But you
action?
got to roll
You gotta
dice.
roll full action.
If you use the full action, you get max health out of the potion. If
It's
you
like
use a
a
bonus action, you have to roll for it.
I looked at the Discord memes. Because you know exactly what's happening throughout the whole fight.
I got one supreme. What is that?
Don't remember.
Supreme healing
Yes,
potion
got
is 10d4 plus 20.
That's better than what I got.
Plus 20.
Plus 20. That's 60. You just let it. Use an action. Otherwise, that's still
I-
pretty good.
I just on a bonus action.
All right, use your wand. That's right.
He used heat metal, didn't he?
No, you lost
He dropped.
concentration.
He lost concentration. How many do you need?
He wants to use his shit. He does. Let's see how many gets all.
There's 9 of them.
Would you like one
So-
now?
Do it with your strong hand.
You want lots of 4s.
I saw a lot of ones.
Yeah.
8,
I gained
9, 10,
I gained 30.
Hey, mine did a 3.
12, 13, 16, 19, 20.
That's 40.
Yeah, 40.
That's like
Okay, 40.
that's 40 out of 60. That's not too bad.
I just used the fucking
That's more. That's more than the. That's about average actually for my whole life.
Some would say
So that
below.
puts me back up to 50.
Okay.
And then my movement.
As you drink the potion, the wounds on both of your sides mend.
That was a good choice there.
Yeah, that was a good call.
You could have taken
I
it.
think it's time to.
It is. I'm going to move 30 feet further away from him.
You got
You suck my asshole.
it.
You
Anything
hear
else
me?
from you, Skriz?
Can you go find Rocky?
Yeah! As I'm back running away, I'm like,
Ah! Just quit throwing spikes at me.
that's it for me. I mean,
All right. So that's me then.
Lizica, you're up.
so I'm about 45 feet away from him.
Get him
Unless
with
he
it.
charges
Okay.
and fucking
There's only one
butt
choice.
fucks my soul out there.
What?
There's only one choice. It's
Fireball?
one thing.
Just firewall?
One opportunity.
Is there any?
I cleared it out.
This is the best time
Would
to
you
use
capture
Fireball.
or let it slip?
Casting Fireball.
Is there anything on the other
Third
side?
level.
Of what?
Like how much room is past him? That way he can cast
So-
it. That way only he gets hit, not all of us. Because Chris had 15 feet.
And then I moved another 30, so I'm 45 feet.
Yeah, but he had
45.
15 feet. I was saying he had 15.
It's
feet.
hard to say from where you're located how far away the wall is.
Okay, so we know he at least had 15.
Mhm.
So we're at least 30 from him.
I mean,
At
you could
least,
target just him with the fireball, but
Exactly.
there is a chance that it could bounce off the wall since you can't see the wall.
Okay, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I can take it.
I can't, but I will do it anyways.
I can't take
Can your phone take it though?
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna center it on him to try, or I'm gonna center it to the point where I think is the best point to not
Just shoot it
one
where
of our
Skriz
teammates.
was. Just shoot it where Skriz was.
Pretty much to
I'm
try
like-
to avoid damage for it.
I'm just really curious. Why?
What fireball?
Yeah.
Because I'm
You
kind
think
of
this thing just has like a massive amount of health?
no.
but you need something to destroy it.
I think
Fire.
I want you to think back to the only damage that you did to it in one round that did not let it heal.
Radiant.
I don't.
Why are you
I
casting
don't
fireball?
have radiant
I don't have
damage.
radiant. I'm all out.
Looks like you guys need your Minotaur.
We got our Minotaur.
Man, he's a fucking moron.
All right, you know what?
I mean, you can cast fireball. I'm not saying that you can't, but like that's probably not going to kill.
Yeah, but we're gonna feel better.
I'm trying to help you out. There's been like 2 hours of you
That's
guys
so
just beating
true.
the shit out of this guy. I'm trying to help
We
you a
are
little
really-
bit.
Yeah, but he's
You guys have
fucked.
killed him 4 fucking times.
Fuck.
It's a good point. I mean, how about I do my last locate creature for Rocky then?
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So I'll do his locate creature on Rocky because we need his help. And I will try and own in and figure out where this
Rocky
Minotaur
is nearby.
All right.
Yay.
So about like from where so I'm in a corner right now.
Mhm.
So about I think it gives me a general direction.
You think that Rocky is within 60 feet of you?
60 feet of me. So he's just literally beyond this wall. Great.
Probably.
60 feet, motherfucker.
And these walls are like, again, these are like.
They're pretty solid. Yeah.
So the only way out. So from where we're standing, where's the like? Are there directions we can tell that maze like?
You're
splits
in a
off
dead
into?
end. The only way out is through the Juggernaut.
Lovely.
Okay. I could be 60 feet this way.
So
I'll keep rolling twos.
all right. Well, I'll keep concentration up on locate creature for Rocky. I'll use another just low level healing push as my bonus action. Then I guess we'll try and.
Okay.
I'll call out that to the rest of the party that Rocky is nearby. We need to find Rocky.
Do you have Sacred Flame?
I don't even think wizards can get Sacred Flame.
They can.
I don't think so. Not unless they take like cleric and shit.
we had a cleric.
That knew how to play their cleric.
You didn't let me take Sacred Flame. He said that was stupid. You don't make range attacks. Dumb.
I'll call out to the rest of the party. I'll
It's
kind of
not baiting. It's a fact. You're a melee character.
if this takes a bonus action, that's okay. But I'm gonna look at Skriz and see like, can you see if you can find Rocky? He's real close to where we are. We need his help.
It's not here.
And if it doesn't, I'll use a greater. Not a greater. I'll just use a normal push as my bonus action.
Okay.
That'll be it. I'll
Go ahead and roll for your hit
stay in
points.
this corner.
All right. So he's like trying to make noise because he knows you're nearby. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. 5 HP.
For your clever use of trying to locate Rocky, you now have inspiration.
Yay!
Doesn't tell him say. Okay. What spell is that?
Man, I have like no high level spells.
Next up is Elvin.
Oh, it's force.
Uh,
All right. Well, Elvin's tired of swinging because my DM just gave me some helpful hints. So,
I let you guys beat on it for 2 hours. I was
2
just wondering how long it was
hours
going to
later.
take you guys to figure it out.
so I'm gonna use my whole action and say "fuck you, zombie creature looking motherfucker." Exactly like that.
Can't wait. Kind of just this
Yeah,
helmet
okay.
take off. See how fucking.
And I'm gonna do turn undead.
Point.
Turn undead?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, ho.
Cool. It's not undead.
What about the walls though?
Not undead.
What about
It's
the
not.
walls? Are the
What is
walls?
it then? We don't know.
You
Turn-
tried to turn it as an undead. You can't. So since you can't actually do that,
Turn.
you still have your action.
Well, isn't turn undead in the radius? Well, how about the walls?
But the walls are also almost comprised completely of plant and undead material.
Well, fine.
I just curious.
I'm just trying
Hey,
to.
he just
I'm
let
trying
you
to
save
keep you
your
have your action.
Yeah.
I fucking appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to do thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy?
And I'm gonna make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud for 1 minute and yell for Rocky.
Nice.
Interesting.
Get your bullheaded ass in here.
I am going to also give you inspiration.
I'm so fucking smart, dude. I just read this DM like a book.
2 hours later.
Rocky,
Yep.
Advantage.
roll 2 d6s.
All right.
2 4s.
5 and a 1.
-1.
I'm going to let you pick the dice that you want, the 1 or the 5.
He's done a 5.
He's fucking bait.
Yeah, I feel like I've hit the 5 a few times. I'll go with 1.
You wander around and you find the bodies of those dead competitors again that you found the potion off of. That's your action.
Is there another potion? Oh.
No, there's not.
Infinite potion generator.
It's going to be the
Potion
Juggernaut's
generator.
turn.
I think he's like 30. So, wait, he's 40 from 45 from Chris. I don't know how far.
He's 60 feet from us.
Is he? Wow.
Yeah.
He is going to move back towards Lizica, his
Oh,
maximum
great, yeah.
movement of 30 feet.
So he's
Half.
probably 30 feet. then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to fling part of the shrapnel at you. Make a dexterity saving throw. because you're making a lot of noise.
It's so true. I'll use my inspiration. Okay, well, I got 14.
14 is a fail. You take.
My inspiration was worse than the original. Probably, but depends.
You take 19 points
Yes.
of piercing damage.
I'm down.
Down again.
16.
As this piece of sharp metal off the beak of this thing comes flying out, and you see it impale
Save the
Lizica right in the stomach. And then
inspiration for a death save,
He
or-
drops. Man, this thing got almost as many kills on your team as you guys have had on him.
True. They're all me. Yeah.
Killed Litzka 5 times.
Oh wait. Do I had mirror image up? Can I roll to see if it hits one of those instead?
Mhm.
That might matter. Okay, it's one. Oh, thank God.
Sweet.
It hits one of my illusions.
You watch one of his illusions just pop.
I'm just not used to having minor illusion up this fight.
Next up is Skriznet.
Find Rocky. Good. That means I get to keep my Loki creature too. So when he moved, can I tell what direction he moved to?
Who? Rocky?
Because I still have my Loki creature up.
He looks like he's still within the same distance. He's just now to the right of you.
Are you down again? Oh,
I would have, but I had minor
Are
illusion.
you down again? You're spending more time on your back than Elvin did in the first 15 seconds.
I need
So-
these minor illusion spells or mirror image spells and stuff like that.
Sacred Flame.
I can burn one of my
Could have-
first level
could have
spell
both of those,
slots
but I can't
and
because
bring back my
somebody
Eldritch
told me not to
Cannon.
take 'em.
Okay.
So I'm burning a first level spell slot, and I'm bringing out a tiny and small small cannon, and so I can do flamethrower, force ballista, or protector. I'm going to do the forced ballista. Makes a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet of it. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
Okay.
And it has 15 feet of movement. I can make it have legs.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
moves 15 foot.
That's pretty cool.
So
Here we use Benji.
Benji's a cannon.
He's the cannon now. Fox
when you
cannon.
create a cannon, you determine the appearance of whether it has legs. So basically, it just looks like a weird looking fox with the face of a
I love
cannon.
Yes.
And
Benji's a cannon. It's canon.
so on
cannon.
each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if you are within 60 feet of it. As part of the same bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk 15 feet. So that was my action to make the cannon. And then it has 18 AC and 15 hit points.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it where it's at. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to hide. Nope. Yes, bonus action. I'm going to hide.
Okay. Make a stealth roll.
That'd be a 21.
Okay. Let's see how that works out.
But hopefully fucking good.
Is this concentration?
Bonus action. So I really didn't move. I moved enough just to hide.
You
so-
guys have determined roughly how far away am I from Lizica?
Was it 30
I'm
feet?
30 feet right now.
Sweet.
Oh, great.
Legendary action is going to charge at you.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
Blue, 42.
Everything in its path takes 55 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm 30 feet. How much is it moving? I'm
He moves 30 feet.
so I take 30. 55 bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it pops all your illusion.
All right. Okay. I'm down again.
The sound of silence.
Lizica, make a death saving.
There goes my turn. And there goes my first fail. All right.
He just pinned you up against the
I got.
I'm trying. I think I need a 3. I think you guys are at 3.
Legendary action at
Pretty
the end of
sure.
Lizica's turn. Oh shit! He charges at Elvin.
Disadvantage.
There's no damage.
There's
you take
no-
55
there's
damage.
no-
You're in his way.
Yeah, and
That's
plus he
all it is.
he melts off.
Wait, what?
He charges immediately at you at running speed. You take.
But there's 2 of me.
Is there? I'm not making an attack.
It's
I'm moving at you.
displacement. It's not. It's like
Well, it didn't work for his illusion.
I still had 2 illusions up. It's not the same. Yeah.
bullshit.
He's a large creature is the issue.
Well, no, and now he's bigger. He's enlarged.
That's true. He's
He's huge.
enlarged. It's a
And blue,
And blue.
covered in leaves.
and there's just
Basically, he just got ran over by a big fucking tree.
Blue tree.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yep. We're both
Most
I
people
mean,
can't take 55 damage.
55 damage.
I mean, I was at 40.
At this point, you'd be better off going to Rocky and just
Elvin.
getting,
Death saving throw.
just
I don't want to.
sticking with him.
But you have to.
I have the
quit.
creature come to you guys.
Yeah, I passed, ho.
All right, one pass. Rocky, all of the noise and commotion. Roll 2d6s to see if you can find your friends.
2 to 5.
You get a pick.
No, it's not 5. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's not 2.
I wonder
either.
in his book if it says if it's your.
Well, 2 is the
45th
one
roll.
with the things, right?
What thing?
It's the wall of undead or whatever.
The screaming
Mhm.
wall.
So we might as well just take 5.
Walls of Jericho.
I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
5 is the one that has all the walls.
5, I think, is the vine that shoots at me. 2 is the wall. I'll go 5.
You run her back around through the wall of vines. Make a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Of course, no.
12.
It's a fail. You are restrained.
Cool.
Top of the
Can I
round.
use my action to
I was about
break
to say,
out of it
thanks,
because
lady.
I haven't had an action.
Yes, I will say yes.
And a strength save.
It will be a strength save.
Quick rage first.
I rage. 17.
You break free.
Yay.
You don't.
More
then?
It's a 3.
3.
Because you guys went 6, 5, 4, 3.
I thought you just. Oh yeah.
So it's 3. I haven't rolled a 3 all night. I
It-
use
not
many different dice.
It's not 3.
It's 4.
3 was the zombie room.
Yeah.
Grisnet, you're up.
Wait, was it 6?
It wasn't a 6, I don't think. I don't know.
Probably 5.
2 of your friends are down.
Can't heal both of them. I'm not healing any.
You see Elvin hand go back down.
I didn't think he's close enough to heal us. We should like
fuck up.
90 feet right now.
Don't talk. Maybe he won't run us over again.
The only reason that the thing did not attack you is because you were hidden.
I was hidden.
So as a bonus action, well, I'm still hidden.
Mhm.
Bonus action, I'm going to have the ballista shoot off, and so he's over here now.
Yeah, he's over there. Yep.
He's on the ground. You're on the ground.
Thanks for making it
Fucking-
clear for
Everybody's on a fucking camping trip.
Everybody's taking a nap.
He's over here, and the ballista's going to shoot off. And that's a 19.
19 hits.
It's 2d8. That'll be 11.
11 points of damage.
11 radiant damage?
Got to make a save or something to get knocked back or anything.
I
I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to knock me into the wall. It's just going to move me further from you.
Yeah. I think if it just hits, it knocks you back 5. I don't know if it's a
I rolled a really bad on both of them.
Okay.
Did you seem as angry as Kev's playing him?
Let's see. You know, I do have a chance.
I've actually been, I've toned him down. If you're not going to kill him, he's going to kill you. That's pretty much what I've decided.
Do it.
You didn't give me another chance. I was going to yell for Rocky again. And
I've been giving him advantage basically on the last 2 rolls.
I did my best. I could.
Roll better.
You heard me scream.
I'm trying. You guys are
Have
making
your-
noise. I
have
feel
your-
like there's a lot of noise going on. Even Skrizzen has picked up like he's over here. Help, Rocky. We need your help.
Have your randomly generated numbers do better.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, let me roll for you this time.
You know
I
what?
just got 2 4s.
What a dick.
Yeah, we roll a 4 too.
What a dick.
Everyone but me is rolling 4s.
I'm gonna cast. If I cast something, will it show where I'm at?
Depends.
Depends on what you cast.
Yeah.
Chaos Bolt.
Yes. Like 1,000 fucking
yeah.
percent. They don't know where you're at.
But it's like 60 feet away.
It is. It's like 90.
You know what? I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Well, it's 95 feet away because it got pushed back 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm holding. Well, that's 120 feet.
Well, no, I was saying for it to run to you,
Yeah.
not for your spell distance. I mean, you could always try and leave.
I'm going to
That'd be
stay
rude.
hidden. Hold my action. So if I hold my action, I can use it as a reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What circumstances are you waiting for?
Like if he does find me for some reason and attacks,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shield. That gives me a +5 to my AC.
Shield's a reaction
Yeah,
spell.
you don't need to hold.
Oh,
action
okay.
for that.
It's a spell.
It is,
It's
but
just a
but it's a reaction
It's
spell.
Okay.
a reaction, yeah.
I don't.
So you can hold a spell as a reaction if you want to, and choose to cast shield instead.
Instead, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Just
Okay.
hold that for now, because magic tinkering. I'm going to leave lights off the fairy. I'm going to throw a sound right into the middle of the
So some loud audible noise.
some loud audible
To
noise.
keep the Rocky of much going
I
on.
like it.
But I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it over here somewhere to see if it kind of triggers him also to go look what that noise was. Also, see if I'm over there.
Inspiration.
Remember when
Do you still have your inspiration?
Yeah, what is that gonna?
Can you use inspirations on
You
Destiny?
can use it on any roll.
I don't need them.
I do.
Come on, fuck it.
I think I still technically have mine because I used mine on a saving
All
throw
right.
identity.
I-
I
you've been
think
here
I'm good for right now.
Okay. Choosing not to use any legendary actions because he's not quite sure where you are. Liz can make a death saving throw.
Did you use it and failed on both of them?
Are you at how many fails? 2?
2?
Act like you've been here before.
Ellen.
So is that a fail and a save?
Yeah, I won't waste an inspiration on.
Two 4s.
2 4s.
Two
Oh, you
4s.
can't find it because you rolled 2 4s.
Rocky.
Yes.
You come. The audible noise that Skriznet made, some kind of high pitched whirring. You come running around, charging up, and you immediately see this monstrosity leaning over top of your friends. Do you wish to engage it in melee?
Fuck yeah.
Make an attack roll.
Do
I'm
it.
close. Can I cast a bonus action first?
Yeah, I mean you have your full turn.
All right, I will cast a bonus action when I'm within range of him to do my Vow of Enmity, which gives me advantage on the attack.
You got it.
Yeah.
And then I
You don't
will,
get
Bravo! Here comes the paladin.
and then I'll swing at him. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. Do I use the device? I'll use divine smite.
Counterspell.
I'll use a second level.
You got it.
Is he
Counterspell.
undead?
He's not, but he's a fiend.
I'd be feeding. Feeding person.
I need an extra D8.
Oh, I got you, my guy. I've been using these all morning.
Yeah, give him the.
Yeah, I've been rolling great.
I think that's the one that keeps rolling D8, isn't it? Or the 8 on the D8.
All right, so 10 slashing,
You got it.
and then radiant is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So 21.
Yeah, 21 total.
You got it.
Kick his ass. Second swing.
Yep.
He needs a second swing.
He healed twice.
Yeah, I was like, just had time to heal.
Oh my god!
Do it. Do it.
Do
Do
I
it.
waste another second level spell slot?
You got it.
You.
All right, that's 2 second level spell slots on the warm up creature.
Who said anything about a warm up? I said all these challenges were hard.
Yeah, they are. I need 5 more d8s.
5. He said I need 5 more D.
I need a casual 5 more.
4 d8s.
Here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You said 4 or 5.
That's all of them. Yep.
Fine, don't take my D8.
I see an 8 and 7, another 8. Holy shit.
Rocky is a fiend killer.
So 8. That's 13.
I said next challenge, we tie
18.
ropes to each other.
18 slashing, and
Mhm.
radiant is 16, 21, 28, 32, 39, 45, 51.
So Rocky comes in and does like about roughly 80 damage to this thing in 2 swings. Skriz, you see Rocky come peering through, running through the shadows. He comes out with sword in hand. You see it begin to glow brightly with radiant energy as he strikes into this thing with 2 quick swift strikes. You see the radiant energy flow off the sword, burn and wash over this creature, whiting it out, searing the flesh off of it, and the thing drops immediately. You guys have survived the encounter.
I'm popping out and be like, it's about fucking time.
Where'd y'all go? I was looking for
You
you.
guys are
Why'd
no
you
longer
run away
in
from me?
combat.
Yeah,
But-
We're on the ground.
I'll use one lay on hands for both of them right after that. 1 point
Oh,
each.
you can't.
We go to the top of the round.
Oh.
You can't.
Skriznet,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
You can only heal.
You know my luck is worse than Elvin's.
Oh, shit.
Let him figure it out. Let's
So
see.
he's down, right?
So in my
Both of us are
initiative,
down.
it's really 19 for this. So would I move up?
So
Ooh,
is he gone?
He dead.
He's dead.
I fucking
He's
But you're
dead.
still in, you still got to go through turns for
We're
death
still
saving
got
throws.
death saving throws.
Okay,
Gave him that.
I'm going to come out.
Fuck. Follow me.
He does his
Follow
15
me.
feet.
Oh.
So I'm going to get within range and I'm going to cast. Just to get it. Where is. I thought I had that. Maybe I don't. I'll just do it at second level. Elvin, I'm gonna heal him so he can get up and heal you.
You don't have any spells.
I can do spare the dying and get him up.
Okay, so
And Rocky's gonna get to go first. Don't waste a spell slot if you don't have to. I can just do spare the dying. Oh wait, I can't.
You
He has to roll.
He has to go before you. So.
11 hit points back.
But I mean, he just do like one
Can you do
lay
12?
hands,
Can you do
right?
12?
Yeah.
All right, 11 back to Elvin.
You got it. Anything else from you?
Movement, bonus actions, healing word. Can you? Healing word with the spell. Never mind. No, I'm good right now. Hold that
Okay.
reaction just in case.
So wait, why'd you move to 19 for your initiative?
My initiative was always 19, but we treated me as
Separate because he was not
I
in the
was
same room as us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was easy for me to keep track of.
Okay, I can.
So he's technically had his turn
Mhm.
this turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
So I had to roll.
Lizica.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm. It was gonna happen.
Why didn't you say something?
I did.
Did
To
he?
be fair, I thought Rocky
I
was
didn't
gonna get to
fucking-
go. Go ahead. You can do it. You can do it.
Nope, I'm dead.
And
I
that's where
didn't hear you.
How could this happen to me?
I think I was too busy.
You were too busy thinking about the true OG.
It's True.
I was thinking, oh, you'll pop up and you'll heal. And
No.
Lizica, as the life fades from your body and the light around you turns to darkness, what are the final thoughts that you have in your mind?
I think he's thinking about how he might get to see his father again.
I am fucking worried.
Man, you just wander wonders the whole fucking night. Let his teammate die. Whose side are you on?
Why didn't you scream at me or something? I'm just like,
To be fair, I thought Rocky was gonna get to go next, so I was like,
That
"Oh,
is
Rocky's
true.
just gonna lay on hands."
Oh shit.
Well, sometimes it's just how
All right, time to break out the next
don't
dark elf wizard that I have.
don't you have anything like
Liziah.
Elvin,
Oh yeah, you are a cleric.
Yeah.
you're alive, right?
Oh yeah, we're living. We got 12 HP, baby.
We have like
Time to get revivified.
yeah, Revivify.
Sleep.
So, your friend has passed on.
I ain't no pulse there.
Do you wish to carry his body with you?
Well, we got that bag of holding, not to sound like a jerk or anything.
No. I'm gonna go over to Lizica's body, pull out a little pocket knife,
Oh come
and
on.
I'm gonna saw his finger off. And I'm gonna attach it to him and use it to summon my undead.
He's gonna summon undead on me.
I'm not sure exactly why.
Are you gonna
Because I can keep him alive.
How?
Because I have summon undead.
animate?
He is not. You're summoning a spirit. You're not summoning.
Summon
him.
undead is summoning a
Shit.
Yeah,
I tried.
I think when you were going over to cut off his finger, I think Rocky would have stopped you too. Like, come on, man.
Not cool.
Come on.
We didn't
No,
make any
and-
deals.
unless you
You
have
don't
some
need to
sort
do
of
that.
wait.
spell to
Fuck.
raise.
Now, if I still had my action,
I mean, we're not really in turns anymore. You can.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can do what you
You already
want.
cast a
Fuck.
leveled spell too.
but I could have got a fucking healing spell off somebody and dumped it in his mouth as my
I mean,
action.
yeah, I have healing potions. Yeah.
I'll take his
Yeah, I'm
healing
gonna put many
potion.
healing potions,
I don't know
too.
what to do.
Are you taking your friend with you?
yeah.
He's
Did-
going to start decomposing if you guys do not cast a spell on him to stop his body from decomposing.
Prestidigitation.
That's
That
not
does
how
not- that's not what that
prestidigitation works.
Could I can use 5 points of lay on hands to like end like a disease or condition or anything. Could I make that condition like decomposition?
Nope.
I cast fireball.
Got free spell. Ray of
Why
frost.
don't you use that wand?
Who's taking the
First watch.
You
pendant?
gotta take the pendant. Yep. You gotta get the magic. Good thing I got a backup character prepared.
I'm gonna walk over to him and be like, "Damn it! I let you die."
Okay.
Well, somebody pick him up. I put it on. I'm like, well, I mean, what do you want me to do?
So
He
are
died.
you
Ideal
bringing your
team.
friend with you, or are you leaving him here?
No, we gotta take him with us.
I have nothing to
Yeah, I'll-
keep his body alive.
Like,
I'll,
what if you put him in the bag of holding? Won't it keep him in there? That's
It's not a
not.
fucking refrigerator.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think
Yeah,
it's.
but doesn't it like fucking like freezing time down in there?
Not
I don't
really,
know.
no.
No, it's just a
I'll-
different.
I'll pick Liz up and I'll start carrying him out.
Okay.
I'll sheath my sword.
You got it.
And just
Might
carry
be
him
able to
out.
find somebody, but
How long do we have before?
Look, we can get him to Wang. I think Wang can bring him back. Wang's a pretty strong guy.
You got like what, an hour, a couple hours?
for decomposition.
Depends on the spell.
It
Well,
depends.
for
I mean, it kind of depends. You can't just leave him around for like
Revivify
weeks.
is one-
Yeah.
But depending on the level of the spell to
Revivify is
raise
1
him,
minute.
it could.
yeah,
it don't
revivify
matter.
is one.
Well, I mean, if we do
Revivify-
like right away.
Revivify is 1 minute.
Higher level clerics have better reviving spells, but they're more expensive too.
Yeah.
Not that I don't have.
You wander around through the maze with all the dangers eluding you, carrying your dead friend, and you find the center of the maze. You hold out the pendant above your head, and you absorb the Golgari mana energy into it. you see a little small emblem of the Golgari symbol fill up with green energy now glowing on it in the top right-hand corner. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will be back next week to see if something happens with Liz.
Well, he had 2 death saves too.
He had 1 save, 1 fail.
No,
Yeah.
because he used his.
On the second.
Oh.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll find out what happens with the fate of Lizica next week. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Deuces.